Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened all around the OT show. It's a lot of fun. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 12th day of March, 2025. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Very peachy today.
Peachy, peachy.
Like spring.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has sprung.
I like that. It's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
The forecast sounds nice.
Yeah.
I heard 70s,
Mm-hmm.
75.
But I think it's funny how I go from reading it to like becoming an announcer.
Mhm.
And it will be 70.
Because you're excited. Who's not excited by 70?
I'd make a lousy reporter. Could you imagine?
Listen, I would not be good at doing the news. Like I could not go from death and dismemberment, especially on like TV news.
Well, without
You know.
commentary. So I couldn't go like this morning there was a shooting at O'Hare. So I'd be like, ooh, that's not good.
Right. Like,
Who's shooting at this hour in the morning? And-
right.
yeah.
I mean, I get it. People are angry early in the morning. You know, maybe
Yeah.
get the guy a cup of coffee or something. You
Yeah.
know, relax.
Put the
a little
guns
bit.
away.
Relax a little bit. So, happy Girl Scout day. It's the Girl
Oh,
Scouts' birthday today.
Okay.
Yeah. Alfred Hitchcock Day, Baked Scallops Day. Not a fan. And
Don't like scallops. I don't know why. It's like eating sponges to me.
yeah, and we had them at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. So if you don't like them
so
there,
if you don't, you're not
yeah,
gonna like.
yeah. Milky Way Day. I don't think they mean the candy bar, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
You know, I think they mean the space thing, but you know.
Mhm.
What
Well, why do you
do I assume?
think that? Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure that no one gave Milky Ways a day. They should. Not saying they shouldn't. I like them, but pretty sure it's about the space. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Now I need to find out because I just went to the page and it shows me a picture of a Milky Way, and all it says is it's Milky Way Day is observed today. Now I need some more answers.
It says it's a day to recognize the Milky Way chocolate bar and the Milky Way galaxy.
Both.
Okay.
All right, I'll take both. That's fine.
The Milky Way bar was first sold in 1924.
Wow.
And is the oldest Mars chocolate bar brand still in production.
Wow.
Wow. And the flavor was designed to taste like malted milkshakes.
Now I'm kind of mad that I didn't go with the poll question I was going to. I almost went with, if you had to give one up, would you rather give up Girl Scout cookies or candy bars? I almost went with that because of the Milky Way, but I thought, no, it's not Milky Way candy bar. I
Mhm.
should have done the research. National
it
Plant a
says,
Flower Day. Sorry, go
The
ahead.
global Milky Way bar is sold as the Three Musketeers. What? In the US and Canada. Okay. I don't know what that is. What that means. Is sold as the Three Musketeers. No, it's not. Three Musketeers is Three Musketeers.
Do we still have Milky Way bars here?
Yes, because I just got them last. I was in there for. They were in the thing for Halloween candy.
Yeah. You can still get Milky Way bars.
Mm-hmm.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. I don't even know what that sentence means. Anyway, but yeah. And then I thought it was really cool. Girl Scouts of the USA was founded by Juliet Gordon in 1912, inspired by her meeting with Robert Baden-Powell, the founder of the Boy Scouts. That's what I was wondering, if it was like an all boys thing and then the girls went, we want our thing.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So Milky Way bars were discontinued in 2022 and then brought back. So maybe that's why. It said that, yeah.
Okay.
But they were brought back.
Why would you discontinue something like that?
Maybe they weren't selling. It's the only reason I can think of.
Yeah.
I don't know. Plant the Flower Day, Working Moms Day.
Yay, working moms.
Yes. Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day.
Okay. And
World Day Against Cyber Censorship is today as well. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of the whole Girl Scouts. We'll talk a little bit more about them and cookies and stuff.
Except
a little
for
bit
some
later
of
on.
their ingredients.
So, yeah, well, I saw this morning. It says that there's a lawsuit against the Girl Scouts for having metals or something in their cookies.
And pesticides. So I'm like,
All right.
listen, every recipe has those things, like has certain things in it so that it tastes better.
Listen, if that's
not knock their recipe for.
If that's what heavy metals and pesticides taste like, I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in. It's fine. They know how to fix it up right. Okay. Just saying. All right. Let's take a break and then let's dive into our poll question from yesterday. Wrap that up, and then we'll get into today's Would You Rather, which I think is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
and you got to answer this one.
Yes. What
are we doing? What do we like? If you win on the poll
I haven't gotten
question.
to the
All right,
question
okay.
yet.
All right. I'll be quiet.
Patience
I have none.
is a virtue.
Nope.
All right, hang around.
Positive play means setting a limit, knowing your game, and keeping it fun. If playing the lottery is no longer about having fun, you can find helpful resources and watch the Signs of Problem Gambling video at HoosierLottery.com. Play responsibly.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor, Christine Bogan. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Call us at 219-866-3788. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
What does a good deal taste like with McValue at McDonald's? It tastes like the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. The one and only Daily Double. 2 juicy beef patties inside a warm bun with melty cheese and shredded lettuce. Oh, and golden small world-famous fries. And a crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets. And an ice-cold small soft drink of your choice. That's right, a full-on satisfy your cravings meal without breaking the bank. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
At Boot Barn, we believe the cowboy boot is the foundation for a life well lived. We work, we raise, we break bread, and tomorrow it starts again. This life requires a boot that supports perseverance. Ariat boots undergo 150 steps to ensure performance. Boot Barn carries over 250,000 Ariat boots nationwide. Because out west, tenacity is second to none. Ariat at Boot Barn.
Are you ready to rock?
On the Q.
97.7 FM WLQI.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Wednesday.
You know what time it is?
Is it time to make the donuts?
I read somewhere that the smell of donuts is one of the strongest aphrodisiacs.
Donuts!
Whoa.
Excellent!
That's how you get banned from a donut shop.
Donut o'clock.
That's great.
Oh, the diet starts tomorrow, but the show must go on. Now!
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville, portions of which are brought to us by Kirpsey Head Start. Visit KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. Find out about all the great things that they're doing in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties for kids ages 3 to 5. So many different things that they have going on. And on their Facebook page, they have actual testimonials from actual parents talking about how great of a job they do. Find out more about how you can enroll your child at KIRPC.net. That's KIRPC.net. Also, want to mention our friends over at Jasper County REMC, powering us up each and every morning right here on the Q and 98 Gold. Also streaming on video on Touhyville, the Q and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Also on TikTok and on YouTube. If you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, we'd appreciate it. If you're watching the video, like us. We appreciate you liking the video, sharing the video. Lots of folks were sharing the video of Mr. P from yesterday. Talking about how his
radio advertising for him,
how
for
his business has grown a lot since advertising with us and being the sponsor of Dumb Criminal of the Day. So
I did not expect that.
So yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday so we can get to today's. Yesterday we asked you, because it was Dream Day, do you remember your dreams? 75% of people said yes, they do. 25% said, I don't really remember mine. Susie says, when I was young, I remembered a lot of them, not so much now. Christine says, I have very vivid dreams. Sometimes I wake up crying or laughing or by talking in my sleep. Edward says, only the most messed up ones. Sorry, Edward. Melissa says, sometimes, but not usually. And Donna says, not all, but some of them. So I would say I remember the majority of them. Like I wake up and remember what happened in the dream.
I say you don't know.
So you think there's dreams I have that I don't remember, and because I don't remember,
can
I remember?
Right.
Makes sense.
That's
I get
pretty
what you're
much
saying.
how
Right. How could you remember if you don't remember? I
You
get
know?
what you're saying. All right. Let's get to today's poll question. And in light of today's poll question, think about these are the things that Cheryl's going to put on
that
you.
you're going to have to deal with.
Listen, if you don't remember, how can you remember? You can't remember if you don't remember.
Now go bring me a sandwich. No.
So, would you rather Wednesday? We thought of this one a while ago, and I just stuck it in my phone for one of the days when we couldn't come up with a poll question for a Wednesday. So we thought this would be a lot of fun. Who would you rather live with for a week? Steve or Cheryl? So that's our would you rather today. Would you rather live with Steve or with Cheryl? Now, when you said, what are we going to win? Like, what does the person get? I don't think anything because I don't want to skew the voting, on like who they want to win or anything like that.
True.
Yeah,
that's true.
So,
that's true.
But I think it'll be fun. I mean, I don't know. We'll do something like the other one has to pay for lunch or something. Like we'll do something funny, but.
Okay. So how do you think it's going to end? Let's talk percentages.
No idea. I have no idea. I really don't. I have no idea.
Okay.
Because there's, so if I'm going to be 100% honest, like for the most part, people seem to show a lot of love and love hanging out with us and love the show and love us both. So like Tina saying, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Hope you have a great day. We hope you do too, Tina. But there's times that people will send us messages or emails or letters or things, pointing out what they don't like about you or what they don't like about me, and some of the things that they point out surprise me.
Yeah.
When they say something about me or you, and I'm like, really?
Right.
I don't see that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised. We had one on TikTok the other day that said they really liked you, but I'm really opinionated. And I was like, I'm really opinionated? And I just thought, okay, it's all in the eye of the beholder, and she said she loved the show. So I wasn't offended. I was just surprised.
Yeah, you're really opinionated.
I didn't think I was, but but I was surprised with that someone said that. Yeah. Because I don't feel like I am, but maybe that's how I come across. And I also thought to myself, maybe sometimes people don't realize when I'm joking,
That's more than possible.
That because I go on these like loud rants and they're meant to be humorous, but again, she said she loves the show, so I'm like, okay, I'm not upset by it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so sometimes things surprise me, when people point out that it bugs them when I go or a lot, that's not surprising.
Do people
that's,
really do that?
Well, sure. I mean, that's
I'm
some people
so
bother.
glad.
Yeah.
This is what I don't do. I never go into the comments.
It's usually messages and things like that.
I don't.
No, I know that'll mess with you. Like
yeah.
I've been doing this for so long. I mean, I've been out and about at parties and had groups of people that I hear behind me talking about how annoying those two guys are on the radio, and not even realize that I'm standing behind them.
Yeah.
I've had people, I'm not even exaggerating, come up to me in the bathroom to tell me how annoying I am, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing a thing here at the urinal. Can we finish this in a minute?
Right.
Like, hey, you know what else is annoying?
I'm in the middle of a meeting.
I realize that I say some things on the radio that might bother you. You know what else is bothersome? Yeah.
Right.
Also, if I was to turn around and talk to you, I don't think you'd be happy about it.
Right.
So yeah, I mean that's just part of it. But that one surprised me when I was like, they said I was opinionated. I went, huh? I don't think I am.
Yeah, know not to tell me.
So
too. Do you not tell me a lot of it?
I wouldn't. I don't want to exaggerate. We don't get a lot of it.
Okay.
The majority of what we get.
Okay.
It's probably like 85-15, like 90-10,
Yeah.
So
okay.
So it's so little,
Yeah.
And it's just, listen, it's all part of this. I've learned from enough people and done this long enough to know there's no way to make everybody happy all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes I've upset people and we can chit chat about it.
Right.
I've had that happen over the years too. I had this was when I was in Ottawa. I had a big time sponsor of the program, really upset by me because I said that I would collect Kanye West CDs and albums, and everybody that brought one in, I'd give them a Touhyville t-shirt, and then I was going to put them all out in the street and have one of those steamrollers go over all of them and break them all. And she screamed and yelled and that it was censorship and she was pulling her advertising. And here's how I knew the general manager of the radio station had my back. He told her, he said, okay, he goes, you're more than welcome to pull off of the show. But I know that you're a big fan of Steve. You call in all the time. You've had him out for remotes, things like that. So I want you to know that if you want to come back on, it's going to be double the price. If you stop today because of one thing he said, when you decide you're ready to come back on, it's going to be double the price. Just so you know.
Wow.
He said this, he said, because you know what you're sponsoring. This is what he does. He talks, So I said, okay, before things get crazy, let me call and talk to her,
Yeah.
And she talked to me.
Yeah.
And I said, first of all, that's not censorship. That's literally
Isn't it
me sharing.
if you pull your stuff.
I mean, I said, it's literally me using my First Amendment or me sharing my thoughts,
opinion,
on this because, and I think it was the Katrina thing when he was on screen trying to collect funds, it was the fundraiser, and he said George Bush doesn't like black people, and I went, okay, you can feel however you want to feel. time
I
and
don't-
place.
Where was I when all this?
Oh, you
was
don't remember
happening?
that?
I do
I'll have to
not.
show you the video. So they were doing a live fundraiser for Katrina after the hurricanes.
Okay.
And celebrities would come on screen and say, hey, it was a telethon. It was like,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
support, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He's on screen with Mike Myers, the comedian. And he just says that live. You could have cut the tension with a knife. Mike Myers just being out there like, I don't want to be out here with this. Like, what? It was horrible. Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
but she finally did understand exactly what you were just saying. Do you realize that by you saying you're going to pull your advertising because of something I said, you're encouraging censorship?
Mhm.
I'm saying, hey, I don't like this guy.
I didn't
I'm
like.
not
I didn't
cutting
like
him.
what he just said.
I'm not keeping him from speaking.
Right.
I'm saying, hey, if you feel like I do, bring me your CD, we'll crush it, and I'll give you a Touhyville T-shirt for your trouble.
Right.
So, but yeah, so that was one of those times where it was just like you had someone get upset and they
Yeah.
moved on. I had a listener message me that they were upset because I was making jokes about Easter, and they were offended by the religion stuff, and him and I talked and worked through it, and
Right, because you're
and
not.
now he listens
mocking-
every day.
You don't mock the Lord. That's not what you were doing.
No, but I make jokes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
and I don't necessarily need my religious beliefs to be on the radio,
Right.
but I do make jokes. You
Yeah.
know, and I think that day I was joking around about that coming up. It was Easter, and Jesus will rise. They'll move the stone. He'll come out and hide the eggs. I think that's what he did.
Got it. Yeah, that's one of those where I go, yee.
I know, and that's the whole thing, and that's what I
Mm-hmm.
had talked to this gentleman about. That I make these jokes because I think everything is funny.
Correct.
But even you, and you weren't on the show at the time. But if I do these at home, you're like, I'm gonna just step over here for a
Right.
second. Sort of see
Don't
it.
touch. Don't be in
Yeah.
near the metal.
Yeah.
Don't-
Yep. So that makes sense. So anyway, all of that said, who'd you rather live with, Steve or Cheryl? Head to our Facebook page, like us, of course, and then answer the poll question. Who
And
would
you
rather live
can't
with?
say both.
Oh, now you can't say both. I'd be more worried they're going to say neither.
Right.
I'm less worried about a lot of boths. I think
That's
we're going to
funny.
see a lot of neithers. So, all right, we'll be back with what's happening in just a little bit.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Thursday, sunny with a high near 71. Thursday night, partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 51. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 75. Friday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm, breezy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
We should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
What are those?
I brought the new Multiply the Money scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery. With multiple ways to play, they multiply the fun.
Get ready to reel in multiple chances to win up to $500,000. Please play responsibly.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Steve's Specialized Services is your home for bad boy mowers like the Rogue and Rebel X. Start your adventure and explore with an attitude with the Bandits. Single and crew cabs available. Stop in now and try them out. Incredible prices, plus up to $1,000 off select models right now with easy financing available. Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys are better than one.
What day is it?
Hey, it's Wednesday.
Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, what a great day.
Are we getting close?
Close to what?
Close to what?
The weekend.
The weekend?
All in due time.
All in due time.
Oh, well,
While you're waiting,
let's put on a show. Let's get the show started.
Yep. Happy hump day, everybody. We're halfway there on our way towards the weekend. Portions of Touhyville this morning brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. Each and every day, I've got a stack of things that they have going on for those 55 and older. This Friday, part of National Nutrition Month, okay, they have got a celebration of nutrition. Join them for lunch, an opportunity to win a nutritional gift basket. That's at the Rensselaer Senior Center. That's this Friday at 11 o'clock, okay? Monday, at the Rensselaer Senior Center, it's a St. Patrick's Day party. Wear green and celebrate with games and refreshments starting at 11:30. That's at the Rensselaer Senior Center. Okay. Now they're also celebrating St. Patrick's Day at the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMott on State Road 10. They're doing a concert featuring Peggy Hendricks. So $3 donation is requested. So, so that's Monday at 12:15 at the Fozzie Senior Center. Then next Wednesday at the Rensselaer Senior Center, they have a Wii golf tournament.
Oh, they had Wii bowling last week.
Yep. So now they're doing Wii golf this coming Wednesday. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So many good things.
And just
going
so you know,
on.
Wii is a system, a gaming system. So it's not, they're not golfing indoors.
No.
Or outside. It's a gaming system.
No,
So,
and you don't need a lot of strength or anything.
no,
You just move your arms.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
bring your competitive spirit.
yeah, just all kinds of good stuff going on for those 55 and older. in Rensselaer and DeMott and all over Jasper County.
Yeah.
Find out more about what they're doing. You can find out more at their Facebook page, Jasper County Community Services. If you miss anything that we have, or you want to just kind of look ahead and see what they have going on, they have a calendar on their website, I think. So they got all kinds of stuff. So, Sue says, good morning. Good morning, Sue. Thank you for hanging out here in Touhyville. We appreciate you being a part of our morning. Let's see what's happening. Well, we announced that yesterday Southwest is stopping free checked bags for most travelers.
It was all over the internet yesterday.
Yes. People have not been this shocked since the one time their flight took off on time from Southwest. It was still here's some things that you don't need to worry about, though, if you're flying Southwest. Yes, you might have to check for bags, but something they're not changing, inebriated pilots. That's fine. That'll stick with them. They're fine. Also, you'll still get the same terrible service, annoying seatmates, rickety planes. Don't worry about it. That's all going to stay the same. Just going to charge you more for bags. According to a whistleblower, Meta offered data access to China in an effort to enter its market.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. Apparently, China said, no, thanks. We've already got all American data from TikTok. We're good.
Wow.
Well, we don't know if it's true. One person said it. NASA is eliminating several departments. Ironically, it's creating more space. NASA.
And the two people that are still left out there are like, could we do the cuts after
before we do
after I get to see my family again?
Been up here a while, more than I expected.
Just reminding you.
Yeah. Speaking of cuts, the Senate has confirmed Lori Chavez DeRaymer as Secretary of Labor. Although the way jobs are being eliminated, I'm not sure there's going to be much labor to oversee. Is there anything to look at over here? Yeah. We're going to end up with all departments gone, but only department heads having jobs. That's where we're headed.
That's always fun.
Right.
I worked at a place that had, way too many chiefs.
Right, but if there's nobody doing the work, why do we need all these department heads?
Mm-hmm.
Denny's added an egg surcharge. Don't worry, though. Dirty utensils, lumpy coffee, and getting sick will still be free of charge.
Yes.
No problem. That'll stay. We'll be fine.
Don't worry, your elbows will still stick to the table.
All fine, yes. And lastly, a Cheech and Chong documentary hits theaters in April. Viewership is expected to be high. Also, they expect a lot of people to watch the movie, too. This movie's awesome. It hasn't started yet. Why do I see things on the screen? You think there's a lot of talking going on during Rocky Horror Picture Show? I have a feeling during the Cheech and Chong one, there's going to be like, wait, I missed what he said. Can somebody rewind it?
Right.
What? Can we have a smoke break in the middle of it?
We need to invite those people. Do you remember when we went to the movie and they were adorable?
I do.
It was an elderly husband and wife, and he kept explaining everything to her, and it was the cutest thing ever.
She didn't hear it right or something.
Yeah, it was so cute.
They're gonna go to the grocery store. Why? They haven't said yet. That's just where they're going.
All right.
Where are they at now? They're still in the car. That's where they've been for the last 40 seconds. They're talking about stuff.
They were so cute, though.
What are they talking about? I don't know. I haven't been able to hear it because you've been asking me questions. I don't know.
Share with you that I can't concentrate at all on anything, that my nose is running right now.
Oh, okay.
Because my daughter bought this color of lip gloss and gave it to me when she was in. She said, Mom, I didn't like this. I'm going to give it to you, And I went, all right. And I didn't. It was Too Faced, which is my like a brand of cosmetics, not me. Thank you.
Okay.
But that I like.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So this morning I came in and peach is not like something that normally I'm matchy. So if I'm wearing purple, I wear purple. If I'm pink, I'm pink, you know. So
Okay.
now peach is really, I don't really have any. So I
Okay.
decided to try the lip gloss that you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
After further notating it, I put it on and I'm like, what is happening? It's called Too Faced Lip Injection. It's a plumper. Now, I don't need any help in that department because I have
Right.
plumpy lips. It's one of the 2 things left after childbirth that still
I have plumpy
actually
lips.
works.
Okay. Yeah.
But,
mhm.
you know, I have full lips. So,
Yeah,
you know, we would never do Botox or anything like that.
Right.
And we
Mhm.
wouldn't do that anyway, even if I had a problem. I'm not injecting botulism into my face.
All
But
right. Okay.
lip plumping products, I'm like, why is this hurting me? It's like I put something hurtful on my lips. I can't describe it any other way. I'm like, they're tingling. I don't know what's going on. Lip plumping products contain mild irritants or vasodilators. I don't know.
Oh, vasodilators.
Like
Sure.
menthol, capsaicin from chili pepper, cinnamon, or ginger that increase blood flow, causing temporary swelling and the characteristic tingling or burning sensation. So I'd like to thank my beloved daughter Harley
in
for
the
burning the
world?
snot out of my lips this morning.
Why are people
They're on
doing this to
fire.
themselves?
They're on fire. So this is going in the trash. That someone would buy this. I don't even know how you think straight. I can't think straight right now. It's like someone lit my lips on fire.
So weird. That's
And
so
I don't
weird.
mean like making out with someone good. I'm saying like my
Well, I was
lips
gonna
are
say
like,
when you said plumper, I'm like, is it gonna cause them to swell? Like
yes.
you're hurting them.
I
Yeah.
was like, what? And I never need that. So I would never like buy a product like that. And I never looked at it until I was like, what the heck is happening to my lips right now?
So can you wash it off?
I don't know. I haven't tried.
Like, can you?
I would
get rid of
imagine
it?
doing that would tingle it even more. So I'm like, all right, just maybe it'll calm down. But right now,
I would just think it would you get it off of you.
my
like,
lips have
you
a
know.
heartbeat.
My gosh, so ridiculous. Tiffany and Madison saying good morning. We hope you guys both have a great day. Let's check it out. Bus stop forecast. Let's go take a look. It
Still going
is
to be a little cool, I think.
ooh 33
40?
feels
Ooh.
like 26.
All right, that's not fun.
So
Don't
here's the
shoot
deal. So bundle up a little bit on the way.
Yeah.
You know, layers. Because when you're coming home from school, it's going to be 58 to 60.
Yeah.
So,
and just know we're getting there. Tomorrow is I think 67, and then Friday is like 70s.
yeah, good stuff. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's exciting stuff there for sure. So, okay, so today is Girl Scout birthday.
Yes, we
Girl
said that.
Scouts were started. So it says here, happy 113th birthday to the Girl Scouts. Their best cookies were ranked by professional bakers. Okay. The site Taste of Home had professional bakers rank them. Okay.
Okay, can I guess which one is like the best?
Sure.
Samoa's.
And that came in number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2 on the list.
Okay,
Yes.
trefoils.
That came in number 9.
Okay. I'm trying to think. The peanut butter ones are caca. Although
No, they were delightful.
okay, I'm talking about tagalongs, not the sandwiches.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about do-si-do.
Do-si-dos were really
Yes,
good.
and a little danceroonie.
I'm trying to think what else. Okay. Now and there's 10.
There's actually 11 because
Oh,
they
wow.
left out lemon ups. It says so. Maybe that was. Although they did put number 5 lemonades, so maybe that's what they meant.
Okay, so lemonades were lemon shortbread cookies. Lemon ups, I thought were the frosted ones.
Oh, so they're different. Okay,
that were caca.
I don't know.
In my opinion.
To me, all
And I
lemon
like
cookies
lemon.
are no good. Yeah.
But I didn't like the lemons.
So number 11 on the list, caramel chocolate chip. Number 10, Adventurefuls.
What were Adventurefuls? I don't remember those.
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
9 was trefoils. By the way, Larry says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a wonderful day. You too, Larry. Thank you for hanging out with us here in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Adventurefuls. Those are the brownie inspired cookies that were topped with caramel flavored cream and a hint of sea salt. Those were good.
Oh, all right. All right. Number 8, Toffee-tastics. Number 7, Dosey Does, the peanut butter sandwiches. Number 6, s'mores.
Yuck. I don't like anything that tastes smoky.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, I don't usually like pretend smoky. I
Yeah, I
don't usually
don't-
like pretend flavors.
Yeah, and
Like-
I like s'mores, like when we're doing a s'more. But I
that's-
don't. Yeah,
I
And-
like bacon, but I don't like bacon flavored.
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
But do you remember when we were in Kroger and they had the s'mores, but they had it made with the chocolate honey made graham crackers instead, and they used bittersweet chocolate, which I thought, ugh,
Yeah.
it was so good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So number 4 or number 5 was lemonades. Number 4, Toastiers.
No,
Yeah.
no toast yays.
And apparently they debuted in 2021 and they're being discontinued next year. So how is that number 4 on the list? You couldn't even last 5 years.
French toast inspired cookies dipped in delicious icing and full of flavor in every bite. No, I don't think so.
Number 3, tagalongs.
Okay, so tagalongs are the peanut butter ones, I think, that were chocolate. Yeah, no. Crunchy vanilla flavored shortbread cookie, creamy peanut butter filling, and a chocolatey coating.
All right.
I remember those from when I was a Girl Scout selling cookies.
Number 2 on the list, Samoas.
Yeah.
And number 1, as always, Thin Mints. Gotta be Thin Mints. So, and as we pointed out earlier, Girl Scouts are facing a class action lawsuit over alleged presence of heavy metals and pesticides in Thin Mints and other cookies. The Girl Scouts argue these are trace amounts that are nearly everywhere. when it
Right.
comes to-
Leave them alone, will you?
And they're fine. They taste
They
great.
taste great. Don't touch that recipe.
Leave it alone. It's all fine. Just knock it off.
Yes.
Getting on the Girl Scouts. For goodness sakes.
Though I
Let
will
them
say,
be.
could you kindly lower the price? Because they're almost as bad as eggs, but way tastier.
I don't know. I mean, $6. I don't. I mean, it's fine.
I'm just thrilled that they ship now.
Yeah. I mean,
That's what I'm happy about.
yeah, $6 for good cookies. I mean, we're good, and I still have some left. I have plenty left.
Mhm.
So, all right. A 4-year-old in Wisconsin got a visit from the police when he called 911 on his mom for eating his ice cream. So he had a 911 call about donuts the other day. Emergency donuts. Now the 4-year-old wants mom arrested for eating his ice cream.
Oh, it's the police. They came for real.
Yeah, we have to just come check, make sure everything's okay.
Hey, what you do?
Did you call the police?
Yeah.
Why?
Told my mommy to go to jail. I didn't get ice cream.
So is that why you're upset?
Yeah. That's why I didn't get no ice cream.
It's so hard to yell at them.
A police, yeah.
So no calling 911 unless it's a real emergency, okay?
Ma'am,
That is.
I would argue this is a real emergency.
Right.
I am out of ice cream, and mom is full of ice cream.
Right.
So I think our ideas of an emergency are different. That's what I would say. A mom in Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin, got a visit from the police last week after her 4-year-old turned her in for eating his ice cream. He called and told them she was being bad, and that they should come and get my mommy and put her in jail.
Oh, jeez.
His mom got on the phone a few seconds later and said, "I ate his ice cream, so that's probably why he's calling." They believed her, but they did do a welfare check just in case. When they showed up, he tried to get her in trouble again. He claimed she hit him. That wasn't on there. And then he admitted he was just angry about his ice cream. Thankfully, the mom had a sense of humor and just laughed it off. She even let them put her in handcuffs, but he eventually said he didn't want to press charges on the
Oh my god.
on the ice cream. Turned out it wasn't even his ice cream to begin with. It was hers. They had two. He just thought she stole his. No, this is my ice cream.
That's so funny.
He also didn't dial 911. She said he got Siri to call. The cops noted he seems like he's pretty smart for his age.
Yeah.
They went back the next day and brought him ice cream with sprinkles.
Oh, Mount Pleasant is such a nice place though,
That's
in
nice.
Wisconsin.
I like that a
Yeah.
lot. It did make me think, though, some other crimes that parents would be charged with if kids made the law. Okay.
Well, you'd be in jail for sure because you used to sit in the car in the front seat and eat you'd rifle through all their Halloween candy when they were trick-or-treating.
Number 1 on my list, improper search and seizure of Halloween candy.
Yes, yes. You were so guilty. I was like, you can't eat that. It's theirs.
I'm here. No, they handed it to me. Failure to appear at bedtime to read a story. Aiding and abetting their dumb, stupid face younger brother.
Aiding and abetting their stupid face.
Child neglect for disregarding their request for a puppy. Illegal use of saliva to wipe smudges off their face.
Oh my gosh.
Cruel and unusual bedtime. And lastly, false imprisonment of an iPad just for talking back.
Oh, that's awesome.
Laws that parents would be in trouble for if kids made the laws. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got the sports with Frank, and then Find the Big Deal with Dragon Van Til. Stick around.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours. Spring has sprung at another season in DeMotte. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMotte. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com. Like them on Facebook and follow on Instagram.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply or play. Stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelty can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelty?
Just send them a text.
Text FRESH to 200-300 to get started today with Zelty. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text FRESH to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text FRESH to 200-300. That's FRESH to 200-300. FRESH to 200-300.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelty. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelty can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelty?
Just send them a text.
Text FRESH to 200-300 to get started today with Zelty. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text FRESH to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text FRESH to 200-300. That's FRESH to 200-300. FRESH to 200-300.
This is The Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
A Wheatfield woman, 41-year-old Brianna Cassell, who had been missing for 6 days, was located conscious and speaking in her vehicle in a ditch by a passerby on Tuesday. In a press release from the Newton County Sheriff's Office, law enforcement stated the missing woman's vehicle was located in an area by Johnny Martinez, who was operating equipment by DeYoung Drainage on County Road 600 South near County Road 300 East, about 1 mile southeast of the Newton County landfill. The press release stated the ditch was out of view of passing traffic. Martinez contacted his supervisor, Jeremy Vanderwall, who also is the Morocco fire chief. Cassell was found to be the sole occupant of the vehicle. She was airlifted to a Chicago hospital. The Newton County Sheriff's Office expressed their gratitude to Martinez and Chief Vanderwall for their actions. A Rossville woman, 54-year-old Tina Tague, was fatally injured on Monday when Indiana State Police had a school bus in Wabash County traveling north on County Road 700 East stopped south of US 24 and then proceeded into the path of her pickup truck. The victim was airlifted to an area hospital where she was later pronounced deceased. A passenger in the truck was also airlifted from the scene with serious injuries and was last reported in stable condition. One child in the school bus was also airlifted from the scene with serious injuries, and 4 other children received minor injuries. The driver of the school bus was a 69-year-old man from Wabash. The investigation is ongoing, and at this time the initial report stated neither alcohol or narcotics were suspected in contributing to the crash. Rensselaer continues to encourage residents in and around the city to sign up for the REACH program. It's free, and it allows people to receive alerts on your cell phone when they take place. Mayor Jeff Phillip.
We're also going to hand those same directions out to most of the pastors in the city of Rensselaer. They'll eventually take this to a lot of their parishioners and hopefully get them to sign up for the REACH alert. And it'll go directly to the phone numbers that people have put into our system. But you have to sign up for those alerts.
Go to the website, which is cityofrensselaerin.com, to sign up. Look at the breaking news red area at the top of the page. Alerts could be for boil orders, power outages, accidents, police actions, and the like. This is Severe Weather Preparedness Week in Indiana that included testing of sirens in counties throughout the state yesterday. But the week is designed for what to do at home and at work should a weather emergency arise. Here is Jasper County Emergency Management Director Karen Wilson.
Please discuss your tornado safety plans and shelters. Take the time to practice your planned tornado drill. This is also a great time to discuss fire safety and evacuation plans as well, as taking the time to change smoke detector batteries if you haven't already done so with the time change. Make sure you have a charged cell phone, blanket, and clothing.
If you have questions, contact Wilson at 219-866-9423. And due to significantly low precipitation and an increase in vegetation fires, the Benton County Commissioners have issued a burn ban. The elected officials are requesting that there be no open burning, trash burning, or discarding of matches, ashes, or any burning materials from vehicles. The commissioners do not wish to prohibit previously scheduled ceremonial and celebratory burning events, such as bonfires and organized cookouts, however. Such events shall be approved and or monitored by the respective fire departments under which their jurisdiction falls. In these situations in Benton County, you're asked to contact the 911 Center, 765-884-0080. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Are you facing a difficult family law decision involving a dissolution or a post-dissolution matter? Hi, this is Ned Tonner. Family law can be extremely challenging. For over 25 years, I've helped clients navigate through life's difficult times. We meet, identify issues, take action steps, and discuss and set up a plan. Call me today to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Matthew Wright of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, March 8th. Friends may call on Thursday, March 13th from 9 a.m. until noon at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Matthew Wright will be held on Thursday at noon at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Pastor Wayne Williams officiating. Burial will follow at Weston Cemetery. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the Wright family at SteinkeFuneralHome.com. 96-year-old Patricia Keith of Lafayette, formerly of Fowler, passed away on Friday, March 7th. Visitation will be held from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, March 13th at the Fowler United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Pat Keith will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time at the Fowler United Methodist Church on Thursday, with Reverend Mary Van Wyck officiating. Interment will follow at Remington Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to the church, to Southern Care Hospice, and or to 5-Star Residents of Lafayette. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 77-year-old David Eugene Eigner of Brook passed away on Wednesday, March 5th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. On Friday, March 14th. Funeral services for David Eugene Eigner will be held on Friday at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel at noon Central Time. Pastor Patrick Gutwine officiating. Interment will be at Oakland Cemetery, Morocco, with military honors. Donations may be made to the American Heart Association. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 52-year-old James P. Nelson IV of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, March 10th. Visitation for James P. Nelson IV will be held on Saturday, March 15th at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer from 9 a.m. until the time of the service at 11 a.m. Burial will follow at Memory Garden Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Carnegie Players of Rensselaer or to the Maintenance Fund at St. Augustine Catholic Church. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 59-year-old Cheryl Ann Bullington of Rensselaer passed away on February 23rd. The family is planning a celebration of Cheryl's life at a later date. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Rensselaer Moose Lodge, Steinke Funeral Home entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at SteinkeFuneralHome.com. Area Funeral Arrangements, brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Thursday, sunny with a high near 71. Thursday night, partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 51. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 75. Friday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm, breezy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprankle. Starting off with men's college basketball, the ACC tournament becoming an extended stay for Notre Dame. Although barely, the 12-seeded Fighting Irish on Tuesday getting past the first round 55-54 winners in Charlotte over 13th seed Pitt. The Irish claiming victory on a game-winning 3 for 1 second left in regulation from junior forward Tay Davis, who knocked down his 11-point, the Irish leading score. Next up on Wednesday, the Fighting Irish back on the floor in second-round play of the ACC tournament, pairing up with 5th seed North Carolina. Also on Wednesday, the Big East tournament gets underway in New York with Butler, the 9th seed, taking on 8th seed Providence in a first-round matchup. To the NBA, no better time than on Tuesday for Tyrese Halliburton to return to the Pacers lineup at home against the Milwaukee Bucks. Halliburton, who had missed the previous 3 games with a hip injury, made the biggest play of the Pacers season to this point and won for the league highlight reel. Down 3 with just 3 seconds remaining in regulation, Halliburton made his way off an inbounds pass, connecting successfully on a left wing 3. However, he would draw contact from Giannis Antetokounmpo, resulting in a 3-throw attempt, which Halliburton made as his dramatic 4-point play propelled the Pacers to a 115-114 win. The Pacers had dropped the previous 3 games, all in Halliburton's absence. For Halliburton, he posted double figures, 14 points, 10 assists. Pascal Siakam totaled a game-high 25 points, also a double-double, 12 rebounds. The Pacers win equals the Bucks' overall mark at 36-28. Both teams currently deadlocked for the 4th playoff spot, the final spot in determining home court. NFL, as the league's new year approaches Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. The Colts on Tuesday making a huge splash, coming to terms with quarterback Daniel Jones on a 1-year deal at $14 million. Alongside Anthony Richardson, the Colts now have 2 first-round QBs on their depth chart. Both will compete for the starting nod in 2025. Last November, Jones was released by the New York Giants after almost 6 seasons, eventually landing with the Minnesota Vikings. And the Bears on Tuesday parted ways with lawn snapper Patrick Scales after re-signing Scott Daly to a 1-year contract. Scales had served as the longest tenure player on the Bears roster going back to 2015. Daly assumed the role of lawn snapper after Scales had surgery on his back last season. Tuesday's MLB Cactus League spring training in Arizona. Cubs down in Mesa 9-7 by the Milwaukee Brewers. White Sox also in the loss column 7-5 to the San Diego Padres in Peoria. On Wednesday, the White Sox play ball with the Los Angeles Angels in Glendale, while the Cubs get set to leave for Tokyo, where in less than a week they'll open up the 2025 regular season with a 2-game set against the defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Both games March 18th and 19th. The trip will also feature Cubs top prospect Matt Shaw, announced Tuesday by Craig Counsell as making the 31-man travel roster. In all likelihood, Shaw will get the start at third base. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprankle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Well, let's play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Mantel. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price today on bananas. We got a brand new sale flyer today. It's Wednesday. Visit StrachanMantel.com to check out the sale flyer. Bananas on sale this week at Strachan Mantel, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Mantel and Touhyville.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. And it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Transforming your land with a John Deere compact tractor is as easy as connect, latch, load, haul, spread. Cutting grass is as simple as roll, click, mow. Box blading is as effortless as hook, lock, grade. And backhoeing is as convenient as turn around, switch, dig. Because when you've got the versatility to tackle just about any job and dealer support in your own backyard, you just have to get in the seat. Find the right compact tractor for you at johndeere.com.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
It's awful, hon.
My brother got life insurance from Ethos and it only took 10 minutes. And he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come.
Visit ethos.com/apply. That's ethos.com/apply.
Sample rate is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. Build month.
All right, Bonnie got in from Rensselaer, and so did Joe from Rensselaer to let me know bananas are on sale this week for 39 cents a pound at Strachan Mantell. Stop by and get your bananas this week. You can do it online if you want. Order your groceries online. They'll do the shopping for you. Or you can go pick it up, or you can have it delivered to your home or your business, whatever it is. That's StrachanMantell.com. You still get the in-store sale prices, online coupons, reward points, and more. Strachan Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StrachanMantell.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here in just a little bit. Head over there, comment with the price, and the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the winner of the $50 gift card on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
Get everything for your next project at Menards and save big money. We carry everything to help you breathe easier. Allergen air filters help prevent seasonal allergy symptoms and improve your indoor air quality by capturing microparticles while allowing maximum airflow. Save big on allergen air filters when you shop at Menards. View the weekly flyer and all of our great deals happening this week on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till-To-Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Ready to build your future? At St. Joseph's in Rensselaer, you won't just learn carpentry, you'll do it. Our building and trades program puts you on site with hands-on construction of a house, from foundation to roofing. Gain the skills that make a difference with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Your path to a career in building and trades starts now. Don't wait. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Do you know what day it is?
Today is Wednesday, preceded by Tuesday, as usual.
What, are you still asleep?
Wake up! I'm wide awake!
What's on the agenda for today? I believe you're aware of my Wednesday schedule.
You might have to refresh my memory.
First things first.
Let's put on a show.
And then what? And then what? That's pretty much it. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Attention, creative types.
I think it's time to start the show.
Yep. Having fun here on a Wednesday morning, although doing a show is not all that's on the agenda. Cheryl and I do the show here in the morning, hang out with you guys on radio, WLQI 98 Gold, simulcasting on both stations. Then also on video on Facebook, on YouTube, and on TikTok. So you can say hi to us on any of those places. If you comment, we'll see it. And then and chit chat with you back here live on the air. Also, if you are watching on Facebook and you regularly like to watch, like our Facebook page, like our video rather of that you're watching, share it on your page if you'd like. You could also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd appreciate that. But, that little liner says doing the show is all that's on the agenda. No. We get done with the show. Let me go out and see folks that want to advertise with us.
Yeah.
Had some fun running around the area yesterday. Saw some good folks. Finally got to meet Jason from McCool's Face to Face. He's got a great business going on there in Morocco.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a mechanic over there. But if you would like us to come visit your business and say hello and chit chat with you about how we can help you grow your business, we'd be more than happy to. You can set up an appointment with us. You just email Cheryl, CHERYL, at the number 2, letter E, VILLE.com. And she'll set up a time for us to come over and say hello. You can message us on any of our social media too. We'll see it that way. And we'll come by, tell you all about how you can be a part of Touhyville. We could help you grow your business. We could talk about you, like say things like Virk's Fine Jewelry, experts in jewelry repair, design and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Experience the excellence at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. We could also talk about you like we do Another Season in DeMott. If you need a gift for any reason, head to Another Season in DeMott. We can help you come up with fun slogans like that. Like, need a gift for any reason, head to Another Season. 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. What is it, Monday?
We could do 5:55 after 5.
5:55 after 5. We can come up with things that may bother people so much that they'll come buy a sandwich.
Right.
We can do all kinds of stuff for you. So, but the Another Season has all kinds of stuff for St. Patty's Day. That's coming up Monday, you said, right?
Monday
is St. Patty's Day. So, so make your plans to head over there and grab some good stuff for that. For Easter, hop into Another Season. Great forever flowers. You don't even need to wait for the April showers. You can just get them, and they're already bloomed. They look great already.
I mean, it's like every time Steve does something wrong, he just opens the drawer in the dining room, pulls them out, blows the dust out.
Here they are.
And
Look,
then
I got you
shoves
flowers.
them in a different, what you call it?
Vase.
Boom.
Look,
Done.
I got you flowers.
I'm sorry, babe.
Again, I'm always getting you flowers.
These look familiar.
That's because you like these
Aren't they
kinds.
pretty?
You like this kind, so that's why I always get the same ones.
I saw they put a smile on your face the last 200 times, and so I thought I'd pick them out again.
That's right. I knew that you liked them, so I got you
Yes.
the same ones over and over and over again.
See, I listen. Who says you don't listen?
That's right. See, that's how I roll. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us in all these different places where we like to spend time with you guys. All right. So often in the morning, as I'm getting ready for work, I sing, hi ho, it's off to work I go.
That was my best attempt.
You tried. Snow White is coming out amid controversy. Seriously?
There's no controversy with Snow White.
It's Snow White, guys. Come on. I mean, what are we doing? What is happening here? Wasn't there Wicked controversy too? Like, guys,
was there?
I thought there was something there with I don't
sake.
know what it was. But I gotta tell you guys, I personally don't pay attention to it, but from what I'm told, there's a lot going on in the world right now. There's a lot of chaos happening in the world. Do we need to add Snow White to the mix?
Yeah.
Disney scales back Snow White Hollywood premiere amid Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot controversies. Disney is hosting a Hollywood premiere of Snow White on March 15th. That's this Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I think. But the studio won't be rolling out a robust red carpet as it usually does. The afternoon festivities will include a pre-party and screening at the El Capitan Theater. The title star, Rachel Zegler, and Gal Gadot, who plays the evil queen, are expected to attend. However, the red carpet will not include dozens of media outlets like normally is invited to a Disney premiere. To interview them, it'll just be like in-house photographers and crew. Yeah,
It's not an event. That's like
it's just a screening. It's really all it is.
right.
It's just a screening then.
Okay.
The studio did not comment for this story in Variety. The studio has scaled back plans, though, amid controversies during the or about the film that'll hit theaters on March 21st. So,
Okay, what are the controversies?
some toxic Disney fans question Snow White being played by Zegler.
Wait, toxic Disney fans.
Yeah. So they're mad
Toxic
because
Disney fans. So there's people who are all about Disney
Mhm.
that are like toxic human beings. That's what they call them.
essentially that's what the article is saying.
Okay.
I don't think it's like a group like, hey, have you joined the toxic Disney fans yet on Facebook?
What in the world? I mean, I've heard of the Smashing Pumpkins, but I've not heard of the toxic Disney fan. Like what?
Listen, it's our new Facebook group, Toxic Disney Fans. If you guys want to join, no, they're calling them toxic because they're mad that Snow White is being played by a Latina. So that's why they're calling them toxic.
No, they're not.
Yeah, some. Well, those are rotten people if they think that. I mean, that's there's rotten people in the world. They're there.
I can't believe people would be upset about that. That's what they're upset about.
Some
These
people.
Latina.
Some people.
Ugh.
So, in an interview with Variety, Zegler said 2 years ago. Okay, she said this
I
2
think
years
it's her
ago.
name Ziegler, but go
Oh,
ahead.
is it Ziegler? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Mhm.
So this was 2 years ago. Was she even up for this role yet?
And was she, what was she, 11? She's young.
Yeah, she may have been. She says she's not going to be saved by the prince. She's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
Okay.
Are you talking about yourself or Snow White? It sounds like you're talking about yourself, which is great for any young person to think.
Well, plus she's putting a different, let's say, spin on it,
Mhm.
where she doesn't feel she needs to be, quote, saved like a damsel in distress.
Right. I mean, but if she's talking about herself, that's fine. I
Right.
mean,
yeah, she sounds like she's
yeah. I mean,
going to be a
that's
feminist.
yeah. But male, female, whoever, if you
Right.
think
Like,
if
if you
you
don't-
strive to be a great leader, that's wonderful.
Right.
It's great.
Right.
And as Snow White, she can be the leader of small men.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I didn't want to say leader of men. I mean, it's a little, which
Oh.
apparently some people are upset about too.
Oh, no.
Peter Dinklage, who is apparently the spokesperson for Little People,
Okay.
spoke about the movie's portrayal of little people for perpetrating negative stereotypes. Psst. Peter, come here. It's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I understand that things may have changed since that was made, but it's just a classic cartoon thing. It's not like a thing. Like
It does
it's-
bring up yeah, like
does it?
if that's offensive to you, do you know what I'm saying? If the word dwarf is an
Don't
offensive thing,
I have
I
to
don't know if
admit,
it is it?
it is to some, I'm sure. I have to say though, I don't have it in me to be offended by a cartoon. I don't have it in me for that. I'm sorry if that sounds wrong or insensitive or I'm not right with the world. I just don't have it in me to be like, I don't know. It's like people protesting, Batman versus the Joker because it makes light of crazy people and mental health problems. He's the Joker. Okay? It's a character. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's also a characterization, I would think, right? Is what they're saying, because but I thought it was called dwarfism for many, many, many moons, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I do get that.
Yeah, so Peter
do.
Dinklage was on Mark Maron's podcast.
Okay.
He said, literally, no offense to anything, but I was sort of taken aback. They were very proud to cast a Latino actress as Snow White, but we're still telling the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Take a step back and look at what we're doing there. Should we just change the whole story? It should be Snow White and the seven really tall guys.
Or little people, the seven little people.
The seven people of all different sizes who happen to be sleepy and dopey and sneezy and stitchy, or I don't know all the rest of them. I mean, I don't know. I think it's. Do we have to take all of this too seriously? Come on.
Do you think it's too serious, or do you think it's sensitive to if you're not you don't have that issue, so it doesn't hit you the same way? But let's say,
okay, I'm just gonna say, if you look at the sitcom world, no one gets made fun of more than middle-aged white dads.
Right, but there isn't an 90% of them. There isn't a word for that.
Because we're just supposed to deal with it. So many of the sitcoms talk about how dumb the dad is. It's just all about dad makes dumb mistakes and dad does dumb things. And, and
that's character. That's like characteristic of like some people. So it's like some women are ditzy too. Like, but you know. But I think it's different with the word dwarf, and I'm not sure. I don't even know how I feel about this. I'm just thinking it through.
Right.
But I think of it like this all the time. If I had a child that was mentally challenged or considered retarded had mental retardation, how offended would I be if someone used the word as a descriptive of every like thing? I would be offended about that. Does that make sense? Like,
sure.
So I'm kind of liking it to dwarfs now that we don't use that word. But the book was written, the story was written like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I don't know. Do you change the title then? I mean, I don't know, because it is insensitive. That's not arguable. Do you think it's arguable that it's just a thing? I mean, then we'd be using all sorts of horrible words to describe all different people.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
and I think just the point, I'm just trying to say, I know, I see your face, but if it hit you, like, I can't think of something a white guy. I mean, I don't know how I would offend you. Like, you're just kind of the norm, and not. I didn't.
But that's what I'm.
That's
what I'm saying, though. It's okay then. Like, if sitcom after sitcom after sitcom, the main character is the dumb dad.
Right, but that's just acting like a dumb dad. There are also dumb moms. I mean, like,
but we don't see those in a lot of sitcoms.
Really?
We don't see a lot of dumb moms. Like, I mean, unless it's a kid geared towards like a show geared towards like kids or something like that,
Right.
But I'm just saying,
I'm
they're not
about
making them out to be bad people.
Right, but I think when it's a physical abnormality, then we need to be sensitive.
So are they upset by the word dwarf? Is that what they're upset by?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And and now it's little people, because but it's the same thing. I mean, I remember as a kid using the R word, and that was just someone who was.
Well, yeah, when we were younger, things were said differently.
But, right. So, but we've come a long way in terms of sensitivity. And if it offends somebody, why do it? But that said, I understand that like that swung so far the other way too.
Well, it says here, so there must be some that are called dwarfs then, because shortly after Dinklage's remarks, Disney said in a statement to Good Morning America, to avoid reinforcing stereotypes from the original animated film, we are taking a different approach with these 7 characters and have been consulting with members of the dwarfism community. Okay. So they must use the word dwarf somewhere, and I don't know what the difference is. So
It says it's commonly used, like when I looked up, on AI, right? It just says it's commonly used, but some people with dwarfism are uncomfortable with it. And it is considered, or midget is considered, derogatory.
Right.
So,
No, I have heard that.
I don't know.
But
I do think part of being in the world today and part of being sensitive, you got to be sensitive to others, that even if it doesn't affect you. Does that make sense? Because I think if it doesn't affect you, you'd use all the words. I mean,
no, I get it. I get it, but
I'm sure all blondes don't. I mean, when they used to say ditzy blonde or whatever it is, there are a lot of intelligent blondes. So it's kind of like,
a lot is a big word.
Oh boy,
for blondes.
But you know what I'm saying. If I was blonde and people were like, that would be offensive to me.
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it wouldn't. I wouldn't be in the corner crying about it, but I certainly would be like, hey, I'm blonde and I'm not a dit, so don't.
I guess I go back to, I don't have it in me to take Snow White that seriously. Like, I mean, I guess if you're bothered by it, don't go see it. I don't know. I mean, it's just.
But now to have changed, I don't know why they would change the whole media thing for it. That sounds like a little bit wacky.
They don't want people asking them the questions about it. I don't know. Also, I did see in there that I've heard neither one of them. I mean, they made a movie together. Neither one of the stars getting into the politics of it together, but separately, I guess. Gal Gadot has stood up for
pro-Israeli,
pro-Israeli, and Ziegler has stood up for pro-Palestine. So maybe they don't want that to come up at the premiere again.
At what point?
It's a kids movie. So you can't control the media from asking these questions, but maybe they go, you know what? I don't want to deal with that at our fun cartoon Disney thing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and it seems like it's complex political stuff. Like
it is, and there's a time and a place for that. And the Disney Fun Time
movie is not
right.
it.
That's
right.
what they're saying, I think. And I don't, but that's Variety got to that on like the fifth paragraph,
okay,
which tells me they just did a movie together, and they were just at the Oscars presenting together. They did Good Morning America together. This isn't a thing that they're having an issue with. So they can, maybe they're adult enough, which is strange right now in this world, to have a conversation about things.
Right.
And still be able to work together and still be able to talk together and have like a normal conversation without, screaming and calling each other names.
And it's the only way polarized positions will ever come to a middle ground is to be able to sit down over coffee or whatever and have a discussion about this and that. And for the most part, I mean, I think you learn about the other side.
Yeah.
And that's being a human being. That should be that we care about each other.
Yeah.
Regardless of anything.
Right.
But everything's got like this political spin now. And I don't know how we come back from that. It's
I don't
annoying
know.
as hell.
But if you can't sit and have a normal conversation with someone, I think that makes you a very small person. Oh my God, I'm sorry. That's not nice to say. But.
Oh my God. It took a minute. It took a limit because my lips are burning off.
Your plumper is
plumper.
You've got jalapenos in your lips this
Who
morning.
puts capsaicin in lip gloss?
By the way, Tina says, no matter what you do or say anymore, you will offend almost everybody. I won't say that. I won't say you'll offend almost anybody, but I will say you will offend somebody. No matter what you say or do, you're going to offend somebody. But that's true of anything. If you're going to talk in any way, there's going to be people that are upset in one way or another.
Right,
someone somewhere is going to be upset.
You can't get through it if you don't go through it.
Yeah.
So have the discussion without the you're a dummy and
without
and
name
this
calling.
is the truth and this is all that stuff.
That would be fun.
And everybody makes bad moves. That's why when you're making fun of whoever the current president is, we don't care if it's Trump, Biden, Obama, whatever.
I want to make fun of everybody.
Correct.
Yes.
Right.
That's right.
And they're all going to make missteps and they're all going to do things that seemingly are not good.
Mhm.
Some are seemingly bad.
Mhm.
But again,
Yep. Mhm.
we should be able to discuss it.
Absolutely. Yes. All right. Let's move on. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to check in on our poll question.
Could we talk about one thing though? Because we've got to talk about this. The woman was found alive. 6 days. And they found her alive and reunited her.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it's miraculous. Like, I feel like I'm getting choked up speaking about it. When I saw that, my eyeballs fell out of my head. First, I didn't believe it because people were like, she's still missing. Like, there was like some confusion on social media for a minute. And then now on NBC this morning, when I was watching it, the pre-show at 3 in the morning, whatever, I could not believe that her family got her back. I mean, she's a mom. They kept putting that pretty picture of her with her sister going, I can't find my sister. And some guy just doing work finds her, calls, because that's what small, areas are about. Happened to call the police chief of Morocco. And sure enough, she was alive. It's just a miracle.
Yeah, talking about the woman who was driving from Wheatfield, had gone to Wheatfield, something like that. And
she went off the road in Brook, right?
Yeah, and was in a ditch, and people were searching for her for days, all over social media, all over. I mean,
I don't even know how. Yeah, I don't even know how you. There's so much. There's human trafficking. There's bad people in bars. I don't know where she was going or whatever it is, but
right.
I just would be frantic. And that she was found alive. They had her mom on NBC, and I was like, oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Thank God. There are miracles that are happening every day, like in front of us. So if that isn't the power of prayer, I do not know what is.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, let's take that break, and then we'll be back. We're going to find out, take a look at our poll question, see who you guys want to live with. Cheryl or me?
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 37. Thursday, sunny with a high near 71. Thursday night, partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 51. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 75. Friday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm, breezy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the US and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Welcome to March 12th.
It's National Girl Scout Day.
Girl Scout.
A Girl Scout.
National Girl Scout Day. What do they do? What do they do? What don't they do?
We do a lot.
They do a lot of volunteer work.
And they sell cookies too.
I'm with the Girl Scouts.
How are we supposed to make money selling cookies, huh?
You'll see they practically sell themselves. Happy National Girl Scouts Day.
Showtime!
Well, welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. It's Girl Scout Day. I think I might have some Thin Mints today, just to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
Just to celebrate. My problem is, and I know I sound like I'm 140 years old when I say this, I need to have them early enough so they don't bother me in the middle of the night. Chocolate and mint with the acid reflux gives me an issue. I know. I'm turning into an old man right in front of your guys' eyes. Portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at McDonald's, sponsoring our streaming video. You can see our smiling face on all of our Facebook pages, the Q, 98 Gold, and Bear Country. No, Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Facebook pages, where we do video. We also have one for Bear Country. They sponsor our streaming video. Also on TikTok and on YouTube. You can go see us on TikTok right now. We're live on TikTok, live on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Doesn't cost anything. But what you do, if you hit the little bell, it'll give you a notification every time we pop a video up there and every time we go live. Also, it'll help us to get found by more people and help us with advertising like McDonald's to get an idea of the folks that are hanging out with us. So visit your local McDonald's and don't forget to use your app. Save money. Super easy. You put in your order. Pay for it right there through the app. You pull around. The last 2 times I've gone, they're like, just pull around to the second window.
Yep.
If you don't want your receipt, just zip. You got it. Yep. Got my receipt. It's in my phone. It's right there already. So visit McDonald's right off of 65 in Hebron, also in Remington and in Rensselaer. All those locations right off the expressway, right off 65. You can also visit DeMott, although you can't sit down in DeMott right now. They're doing some remodeling.
Yes.
So, but you can go through the drive-thru. You can also order from McDelivery. And then in Rensselaer on College Avenue, right by Striker Van Til.
And McMadness
starts next week.
Next week.
You'll start voting.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yes. So we don't really follow the March Madness. I know a lot of people in this area do, and they love the college basketball, and that's wonderful. Okay. It was the same way when I lived in Iowa, when I was doing radio in Iowa. Everybody was very much into college. They didn't like the pros in Iowa. So, but I just am not that into March Madness, into the college basketball. So I like to come up with something different every year for us to vote on. And this year, you and I, we talked with the folks over at Kasanovich on Fleet McDonald's.
I knew I
and they're
wanted to do it. I talked to you last year.
And they are in
Yeah.
for McMadness. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The voting is happening. You and I were discussing it at lunch yesterday, and how we want to do it. And it's going to be, there's going to be some battles. There's going to be some tough ones there.
Yep.
And
I'm holding tight because for me, I'm holding on to my filet of fish.
Yeah, but you were like that last year with the candy too. There was one that you were like hanging. I think it was the Reese's peanut butter cups, and it made it far.
Yeah.
But yeah. So quickly going back to our discussion before, Dana says, I'm with Steve. It's Snow White, meaning like it's just Snow White. And then talking about finding that woman, she says it's wonderful. Yes, absolutely. So speaking of a battle, our poll question today on a Would You Rather Wednesday.
Oh, I never check them. I always rely on you. So
would you rather live for a week with Steve or Cheryl?
Oh, can I just put a caveat in there? And no lip plumper. There will be no lip plumper.
That was affecting the voting. That was affecting the voting. Yes. 65% of people said Cheryl, 35% said Steve. So and you called it. Susie says, nope, it would have to be both of you. But if I had to choose to be proper, it would be Cheryl. So Susie, it wouldn't be improper for you and I to live together for a week. I think we'd have a blast. Sue says, I'm with you, Susie. She wants both. So, and then Edward says, depends. Who is the clean freak? I'm probably going to say Steve. You would be wrong. Yeah.
Who's the clean freak?
Yeah.
And they think it's you?
That's what that I think that's what he's saying, right? That's how I take it. Depends who's the clean freak. I'm probably going to go say Steve. I'm probably going to say Steve, be like a very crappy version of the Odd Couple. So, yeah, if you think I'm a clean freak, yeah, no, I'm, I'm not dirty.
No,
I'm cluttered. Like I have stuff.
You're organized, Cass.
I have stuff everywhere, but none of it's like dirty. Like I'm not dirty, like food dirty, like Oscar on the Odd Couple. Like I don't have like food in my room and things like that. Like, I put away all the food and everything like that. And I was like that when I lived by myself too. I just, but I do have like stuff laying around. Like I'll take my clean laundry out of the dryer and put it on the floor, because
it's the craziest thing
I've
ever seen.
It's fine. The floor is clean. It's all good. All good. So, all right, let's see what we got here. So you talk about us living together, or who you'd live with, Cheryl or Steve. When you're in a relationship,
okay,
whether you live with someone or probably you want to see these things before you live with someone, you're going to see red flags and green flags. Things that make you go, oh, I'm on the right path. This is the right person for me. And things you're like, oh, I don't know about this one. And I don't know about you. I've been in relationships where I see red flags and you sometimes like you look past them, until they just really kind of explode, and you're like,
Well, I think
"Oh,
that
I
the
should have saw those."
The younger you are, the more forgiving on those you are.
Yeah.
Or willing to compromise even when it's the uncompromisable.
Right. This one I think would be the uncompromisable. A woman stabbed her fiance in the neck during an argument over their wedding venue. Red flag!
There's so much wrong with that those couple sentences. I don't even know where to begin. Now, I am an eternal optimist, so I will tell you that that's a good thing that this happened now before you're married and understand you are not getting married.
Sure. That is I do get that. Yes.
Not quite you're meant to be.
Right. Police in Wisconsin arrested 22-year-old Kaylee Brantner after she stabbed her boyfriend in the neck during an argument about their wedding venue. The boyfriend claims Kaylee was the aggressor. She got out of control when the conversation got heated, and he was trying to leave out the back door, and he felt the pain in his neck.
Oh, God.
Kaylee claims it was self-defense. She picked up the knife because she was scared. She said the stabbing happened when she put her hands up when he was coming toward her. There's no indication that the boyfriend's injury is life-threatening. It also sounds like the police believe his version of the story.
Yeah, probably because he's got a butcher knife hanging out of his neck.
You see this? Yeah. Well, then he should have just gone with the place that I wanted. This never would have happened if you just did it my way. Yeah, just saying, little advice from the divorce guy. That's a red flag.
Before I take the knife out of my neck, can I just see your hand, please? I'm going to need something back.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Listen, the good news is now you can get married wherever you want. I just won't be there.
Right.
Yeah, winner.
Call it it's now a barbecue.
Yes, you can do whatever you
your
want.
relatives and not mine.
Mm-hmm. You can have your wedding wherever you want. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, let's see. We got some actresses talking about dealing with some Hollywood things.
I don't think that was appropriate. I really don't, Steve.
No?
Because I think you were manipulative there. I think you didn't like that everybody wants to live with me. And so you just kind of said, oh, in other related news, let's talk about a hypothetical woman who didn't get her way and stabbed him in the neck.
I don't want to sway the voting, but do you guys hear how Cheryl feels that she's related to the woman that stabbed the man in the neck? Listen, if the sheath fits, we'll be back.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzbaugh Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbaughpharmacy.com. Glotzbaugh Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
When it comes to getting things done, you need a UTV that works as hard as you do. That's why Landmaster UTVs are proudly American-made, built tough, reliable, and ready for anything. And now is the perfect time to own one. It's Landmaster's American-made sales event. Save up to $3,000 on select off-road vehicles or take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months. From hauling, plowing, or just cruising the trails, Landmaster UTVs are designed to help you work smarter, not harder. But don't wait. This offer ends March 31st. Visit Kirstein's 4 miles south of North Judson on Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit them on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a breakfast Baconator. Roll with the sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a honey buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
A Wheatfield woman, 41-year-old Brianna Cassell, who had been missing for 6 days, was located conscious and speaking in her vehicle in a ditch by a passerby on Tuesday. In a press release from the Newton County Sheriff's Office, law enforcement stated the missing woman's vehicle was located in an area by Johnny Martinez, who was operating equipment by DeYoung Drainage on County Road 600 South near County Road 300 East, about 1 mile southeast of the Newton County landfill. The press release stated the ditch was out of view of passing traffic. Martinez contacted his supervisor, Jeremy Vanderwall, who also is the Morocco fire chief. Cassell was found to be the sole occupant of the vehicle. She was airlifted to a Chicago hospital. The Newton County Sheriff's Office expressed their gratitude to Martinez and Chief Vanderwall for their actions. A Rossville woman, 54-year-old Tina Tague, was fatally injured on Monday when Indiana State Police had a school bus in Wabash County traveling north on County Road 700 East stopped south of US 24 and then proceeded into the path of her pickup truck. The victim was airlifted to an area hospital where she was later pronounced deceased. A passenger in the truck was also airlifted from the scene with serious injuries and was last reported in stable condition. One child in the school bus was also airlifted from the scene with serious injuries, and 4 other children received minor injuries. The driver of the school bus was a 69-year-old man from Wabash. The investigation is ongoing, and at this time the initial report stated neither alcohol or narcotics were suspected in contributing to the crash. Rensselaer continues to encourage residents in and around the city to sign up for the REACH program. It's free, and it allows people to receive alerts on your cell phone when they take place. Mayor Jeff Phillip.
We're also going to hand those same directions out to most of the pastors in the city of Rensselaer. They'll eventually take this to a lot of their parishioners and hopefully get them to sign up for the REACH alert. It'll go directly to the phone numbers that people have put into our system, but you have to sign up for those alerts.
Go to the website, which is cityofrensselaerin.com, to sign up. Look at the breaking news red area at the top of the page. Alerts could be for boil orders, power outages, accidents, police actions, and the like. This is Severe Weather Preparedness Week in Indiana that included testing of sirens in counties throughout the state yesterday. But the week is designed for what to do at home and at work should a weather emergency arise. Here is Jasper County Emergency Management Director Karen Wilson.
Please discuss your tornado safety plans and shelters. Take the time to practice your planned tornado drill. This is also a great time to discuss fire safety and evacuation plans, as well as taking the time to change smoke detector batteries if you haven't already done so with the time change. Make sure you have a charged cell phone, blanket, and clothing.
If you have questions, contact Wilson at 219-866-9423. And due to significantly low precipitation and an increase in vegetation fires, the Benton County Commissioners have issued a burn ban. The elected officials are requesting that there be no open burning, trash burning, or discarding of matches, ashes, or any burning materials from vehicles. The commissioners do not wish to prohibit previously scheduled ceremonial and celebratory burning events, such as bonfires and organized cookouts, however. Such events shall be approved and or monitored by the respective fire departments under which their jurisdiction falls. In these situations in Benton County, you're asked to contact the 911 Center, 765-884-0080. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Matthew Wright of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, March 8th. Friends may call on Thursday, March 13th from 9 a.m. until noon at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Matthew Wright will be held on Thursday at noon at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Pastor Wayne Williams officiating. Burial will follow at Weston Cemetery. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the Wright family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 96-year-old Patricia Keith of Lafayette, formerly of Fowler, passed away on Friday, March 7th. Visitation will be held from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, March 13th at the Fowler United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Pat Keith will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time at the Fowler United Methodist Church on Thursday, with Reverend Mary Van Wyck officiating. Interment will follow at Remington Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to the church, to Southern Care Hospice, and or to 5-Star Residents of Lafayette. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 77-year-old David Eugene Eigner of Brook passed away on Wednesday, March 5th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. On Friday, March 14th. Funeral services for David Eugene Eigner will be held on Friday at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel at noon Central Time. Pastor Patrick Gutwine officiating. Interment will be at Oakland Cemetery, Morocco, with military honors. Donations may be made to the American Heart Association. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 52-year-old James P. Nelson IV of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, March 10th. Visitation for James P. Nelson IV will be held on Saturday, March 15th at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer from 9 a.m. until the time of the service at 11 a.m. Burial will follow at Memory Garden Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Carnegie Players of Rensselaer or to the Maintenance Fund at St. Augustine Catholic Church. To share memories and/or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 59-year-old Cheryl Ann Bullington of Rensselaer passed away on February 23rd. The family is planning a celebration of Cheryl's life at a later date. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Rensselaer Moose Lodge, Steinke Funeral Home entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Thursday, sunny with a high near 71. Thursday night, partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 51. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 75. Friday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm, breezy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday. Jesus, it's only Wednesday?
Get some coffee. You woke me up.
Definitely need my coffee.
You know what I really need?
What?
What do you need?
Caffeinated bacon? Genius.
I can get behind that.
Hump day, am I right, buddy?
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's light this candle.
You know what time it is?
What is it? Showtime.
Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Welcome to the 8 o'clock hour here in Touhyville, 8 o'clock Central Time, that is. Portions of which are brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales, 1105 North McKinley Avenue. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales. Go and like Ed White Auto Sales on Facebook and check them out on their website, edwhiteautosales.com. Also want to mention our friends over at George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, offering a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Find out more at georgeaid.org. All right, let's see what we got going on here in the world. All kinds of fun stuff happening. We got silly stories. So Scarlett Johansson is not interested in Instagram. So she's in the new Jurassic World movie, Rebirth. Okay. And I guess the studio was pushing her, and a lot of folks were pushing her to get on Instagram. So, which, by the way, not that I'm an absolute expert in all this stuff, but I do look into a lot of things. Bigger companies still think Instagram is the thing, and it's really not as big a deal as it was. There's so many different places to be at right now, that Instagram is really actually falling away from that as far as marketing goes. But that's for a different issue. Yeah. So they're trying to push Scarlett Johansson to do social media, and her thing is, I'm not against being on social media. I'm just not that into it, so I don't want to have a social media page, which I don't blame her. Unless you're going to have like a team that's doing it and you want to do it to promote yourself.
Well, then do Facebook and an automatic, just set it to do the automatic.
But she doesn't want to be on anything. She doesn't want to have social media. And that's your choice as a human.
Yeah.
If the movie studio wants to push the movie on social media, put out a social media page for Jurassic Park or whatever you want to do. That said, she also
unless part of her contract was to promote it,
in
which case writing note cards to your 5 friends is not exactly going to be as effective.
But I would imagine if you're signing a contract with Scarlett Johansson to do a movie, and it says in the contract she has to promote it on social media.
Yeah.
Her agent would say she doesn't have social media. So she'll go on Colbert, she'll do the talk shows, she'll be on Good Morning America.
Right.
She doesn't do social media. So she did have a point, though. She says, so if I was a person who really enjoyed social media, then I would totally get on the bandwagon, but I'm not. And I think the film will do fine. It's Jurassic Park.
There's that.
It's probably going to be all right. probably going to be okay. She says another thing she won't do is take pictures with fans in public. She says, quote, "It really offends a lot of people. It doesn't mean I'm not appreciative, of course, that people are fans or happy to see me. But I always say to people, I'm not working, and that means I don't want to be identified as being in this time and place with you. I'm doing my own thing." I'm into each their own.
Yeah, I mean, the judgmental part of me just goes, okay, weirdo. And then the other part just goes, okay, to each his own. Like,
I say to each their own. That's fine. I guess there's a weird part of me that, and I get it. You want to be an actress. That doesn't necessarily mean you want to be a superstar. But that's where you're at. You're a superstar. I don't know what to tell you.
Now, Scarlett Johansson, is that the one that's married to Seth? Colin.
I think it's Colin Jost. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess, I mean, turning it down sometimes I understand, because sometimes you're just like, I can't take a picture with every single person if you're that big. Like, you can't be Michael Jordan and take a picture with everyone that wants a picture with you.
Right.
So at some point it's going to be too much. I get that.
And I would want my privacy sometimes.
I get that. I do.
I just want to eat a meal without, oh my gosh.
I totally get that. I do. That said, on a way, 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 way smaller scale, every single time someone comes up to me and says, I like the show. Every single time someone says, hey, I really enjoy listening to you guys in the morning. I love it.
Okay.
And I know that's me.
Okay. So then let me play devil's advocate, because it's on a way, 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 way smaller scale.
Smaller. Yeah. So it's,
let's say now, whenever you went to Strax, instead of people just going, hey, I listened to your show and all that stuff, you couldn't get through your 5-item shopping thing without, hey, you know what? Could you just sign this? Could you, can I have a t-shirt? Can I, whatever. Or I heard what you said about dwarfs and my, so it turned into, World War III and aisle 3, I mean, they can't walk out of their apartments, or go to the laundrette, or throw their hair up in a scrunchie and just go out without being on the cover of People, and then commenting, oh my gosh, maybe there's something wrong with Cheryl because she looks like death warmed over. And all I'm doing is getting a bagel and cream cheese from down the street. Like, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just ugly with no makeup. Like,
I'm ugly with makeup. So,
right. Or I just left my house like a normal person does, and didn't put on the plumper, which is burning the snot out of my lips this morning. Can a person just be left alone? Or worse yet, you get a call and it's you and I are arguing, which we really don't do too often. But let's say it's one of those plumper. Like, I can't believe, I don't know what, like,
yeah.
And you're like, oh, does this woman ever stop? And then someone goes, Steve.
I get it.
And you're like, I'm not in the mood. Like,
no,
my
wife's
or my ex is driving me crazy.
Okay. I got it. Like, I understand the devil's advocate side of it. Yeah. And I understand all of that. I get it. I'm not saying, and that's what I'm saying, on a much, much smaller scale.
Yeah.
So I understand the dealing with paparazzi and all that stuff. And that said, you don't have to be a star. You don't have to be.
Right, but now you're going from one extreme to the other, stating that you have to be grateful for every little thing that comes with it. But sometimes it's annoying.
You don't have to be grateful for all of it. You can be annoyed.
And again, and sometimes you don't want to play. So I
Right.
don't want to be
And
on social media, and I don't
sometimes-
think you belong in my business every waking moment.
That's
just
right.
because I'm famous.
Sometimes you don't want to play. But I do think, and I don't know how she acknowledges her fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm not saying that she has to be on social media. I don't care about that. I'm
Right.
saying the part about she refuses to take pictures with any fans. You know, okay, do you sign autographs? Will you talk to them for a second? Like, you know, I guess my thing is everybody has to do stuff in their job that they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Every single human on earth.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the job, I think, is the fans. If the fans stop going to your movies, now what?
Okay. That should not be a prerequisite. If I'm good in my movies, go watch the movies.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm on the red carpet, I sign autographs.
Mm-hmm.
And when I have like the events,
Mm-hmm.
you can get a ticket, show
Yes.
up, do this, whatever. If I have a concert, you could, maybe there's an extra fee for
Mm-hmm.
meet and greet. But if I'm out walking in Central Park with my husband and my baby,
Mm-hmm.
leave me alone.
Yeah. I don't
Leave
know.
me alone.
Yeah.
And the picture shouldn't be that the worse I look, the more it's valued.
Well, you're talking about paparazzi then. Yeah. I mean, that's a whole
Right,
different thing,
but privacy shouldn't be stripped away just because you're famous necessarily. There's an appropriate time and place for it.
I get it. That's what
I
I'm
think.
saying. That's what I'm saying. To
I
each
think.
their own. Like
Yeah.
it's their choice.
Because yes, you're public.
just,
You're in the public eye. I
Mhm.
get what you're saying.
and you chose to go there.
And you
you
chose
know,
to go there.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that
Doesn't mean
everybody
constantly.
can violate every sense of privacy I have.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying 24/7. I'm not saying constantly, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that, okay, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's okay to do. I guess my opinion is, and it's her life, she can do whatever she wants. So I'm going to speak about me. I don't know why you have to have a hard and fast rule about it. Like I would just refuse. I will not. I will not take pictures with anybody.
Because
So-
if she does sometimes and doesn't sometimes, then that gray area is where she gets screwed every time. Because what if today's the day where we don't know it as like Scarlett Johansson, fans?
Mhm.
Today's the day where it's her. I don't know if she even has kids, but it's her daughter's bat mitzvah,
Right.
whatever.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
And she just wants to be in the day with her family and focus on her child.
Right.
It's not appropriate to go, how about now? Can I picture now?
No,
How
I
about
get
now?
it. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be all the time.
Yeah.
But now, that said, when she says sometimes people are offended, I would never be offended if I met David Letterman.
Mhm.
You know, we're walking down, the street,
Mhm.
running David Letterman, and be like, hey, can we get a picture with you? And he says, no. Be like, ooh, okay.
We've had that happen to us twice.
So,
where we didn't say it, but we wanted to take pictures with someone and they said no. Remember the Museum of Science and Industry with
Peanut Tillman.
Peanut Tillman.
Yep.
You
Our daughter
said
ran
you
into Peanut
literally-
Tillman, and he just said he was with his family.
Yep.
Yeah, I do remember
and
that.
just said,
Yeah,
please don't take pictures.
and I wasn't offended by that.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, I'm. That's what I'm saying. The other side of this is when she says people are offended. I would never be offended if
Right.
someone didn't want to do that.
Right.
That would be okay.
Yeah.
Um,
But it did it was kind of like poop. Like it was like a
right, and that's okay.
Right.
That's
But you
okay
get
to be
over
like an
it.
awe.
Right, right,
yeah.
right.
It's listen. I feel like an awe if you were do a bad segment. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
you get over it, but you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, that kind
Yeah.
of stunk. We
Mhm.
have things happen in our everyday life or business life where we just go, that wasn't the way I thought that was going to go.
Mhm.
That's life. But to be offended by it, like,
Mhm.
Listen, no one else, when we got our picture with Gordon Ramsay, no one else asked him for a picture. They were all taking video of him and pictures of him walking around the restaurant.
Mhm.
We just happened to say to Christine, because we got a picture with her
Christina.
or
Mhm.
Christina from Hell's Kitchen, and we had gotten a picture with her the year before
Mhm.
at the other restaurant.
Mhm.
And we said, hey, we'd love to get one with Gordon Ramsay.
And it was funny. We couldn't find anybody to take it. So she goes, give it to me and we'll do a selfie.
Well, I was about to hand the camera to somebody, and she goes, no, just give it to me. And because she knew if this takes too long, he's going to take off. He was in and out. He came in. We think maybe he was an investor or somebody important because he went right directly to a table, sat, talked to them for a couple minutes, and then he was out. He was leaving.
He also walked
through the kitchen.
first.
Walked through the kitchen. Yes,
He caught him there, and I had a heart attack.
Yes, yeah. But Bing Bang Zoom, I don't know that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he took a picture with anybody else. He was out of the restaurant then. He was there maybe a total of 10 minutes, in and out.
Yeah, I melted.
Yeah. But that said,
he's got a very strong back. I had my hand on his back.
Geez, here we go. I forgot.
Would you like my hand permanently?
This was going to be.
I'll give it to you.
Love is Blind time with Cheryl over. Hall pass time for Cheryl. That said, we both would have been bummed if he just said, "No, I don't take pictures with people." But I don't think I would have been offended.
No,
I would have been bummed. I'd be like,
yeah.
Oh, we met him, because now what that does for us, and I get it. There's some people that are different, but at least for me, what that does is I see that picture pop up every year in my memories, and it evokes a memory, literally, and it brings back that good time.
And our waiter. Do you remember our waiter?
Yes, I do. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I guess some of the celebrities don't understand that they're doing for their fans.
Yeah.
It increases the fandom, and it does make that, and I realize we don't really know them. We don't have a relationship with them, but it does increase that.
Yeah. And all it does to me is say, I just want to be normal. And I get that I'm popular and have done great movies and done great work. And on my normal time, I just want to be normal. Like sweatsuit, baggy pants, no makeup.
Yeah.
Enjoying my fam.
All right. Well,
but
I think you and I are very different people in that. I've spent my entire life trying to be noticed and to entertain people and to reach that level. So, and that's how I look at a lot of celebrities. That you work so hard to reach that level, and then you get there and you're like, so it's just weird to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
So now go vote on whether or not you want to live with Steve and his crazy opinions or me.
Yeah. Steve's very opinionated.
I'm kidding.
Steve's very opinionated. Tim says, good day to you both. Good day to you, Tim. Yes, go to our Facebook page. Tell us who would you rather live with, Steve or Cheryl, on a Would You Rather Wednesday. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, and it's time for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
We should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's poppin'. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
555 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Let's face it, nothing makes you look older than you really are than thinning hair. But what if you could not only increase your hair count, but promote new hair growth without surgery, without drugs with potential side effects, and without a prescription from your doctor? Well, now you can, thanks to a breakthrough new supplement called Hair Grow, provided by New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Europe. Hair Grow is now available in the U.S. Only Hair Grow contains Tocogaya, a powerful antioxidant that has received a U.S. patent. Multiple clinical studies show Hair Grow is safe and effective in promoting new hair growth. In one study, 95% of the patients using Hair Grow saw increased hair count. Don't lose more time and more hair. Try Hair Grow today to feel and look your best. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS. Look younger and feel more confident with Hair Grow by New Nordic at NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
Positive play means setting a limit, knowing your game, and keeping it fun. If playing the lottery is no longer about having fun, you can find helpful resources and watch the Signs of Problem Gambling video at HoosierLottery.com. Play responsibly.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Tuohys are better than 1.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Actually, it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hump day.
Why do you call it?
Hump day.
Because.
But
halfway there.
Where?
Till the weekend.
The weekend.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Till then, let's get back to work.
Let's get back to work. Let's go.
Oh, goody. We're on.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steven Show with you here, having fun on a Wednesday morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank you for getting your day started with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Also streaming on WLQI977.com, 981WIBN.com, and on video on the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Facebook pages. Also on the Touhyville YouTube page and on the Touhyville TikTok page. So you can find us all over the place. Like us, subscribe, follow, do all the things that the people are supposed to do on the social media. So you can be up to date on all the cool things that are going on, because there's lots of cool things going on here in Touhyville as we head into spring and summer. So lots of big stuff going on. Cannot wait. So, all right. So on the show in the morning, we always want to make sure we take care of all of our sponsors. You know, of course, we talked earlier about Mike from Mr. P coming in last week, and talking very nicely about how radio advertising has worked for him.
The impact of radio, yeah.
I mean, he said his business quadrupled in weeks of being on the Dumb Criminal of the Day. So now that's a very special segment. You know, security fits in with the Dumb Criminal, you know, but we also do commercials. We do different sponsorships for news and weather and things like that.
And we didn't have Dumb Criminal before Mike. Like we literally created that segment for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's got to be a long term. We don't do that like.
That's really a specialty thing.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I have always had a thing for Dumb Criminals. So going in the way back machine, like the first year I was in radio, one of the first guests that I ever had on the radio was from these guys that wrote a book called America's Dumbest Criminals.
Got
it was all dumb criminal stories in the book. I think they've had 4 or 5 since then. But so I've always had an affinity for dumb criminals. I always found it amusing. So that said, we also do what's called live reads. And these are little quick sponsorship mentions of people that make it possible for us to do the morning show and sponsor our morning show. And we always make sure we get them all in the morning. From time to time, we get a little chit-chatting. We may fall behind sometimes. So we got to get a few in at a time.
Okay.
So I want you guys to bear with me because, of course, we love the movies. You know, talking about all the movie stars and things. Movies happening at the Fountain Stone Theater Wednesday through the weekend. So if you go today, you can go see Rule Breakers.
Oh, and that's supposed to be really good.
Really?
Yes.
I hadn't heard anything about it.
That is about a robotics team from, it's not Pakistan. It's somewhere where only guys could learn.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's all women.
But it's all women.
Got it. Okay. Or girls. Looks like young girls.
Yeah.
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 Mickey 17. Now, I haven't seen Mickey 1 through 16, but I hope they're good.
It looks very weird, Steve.
yeah.
I don't know about this one.
I don't know. It's like
Not that they asked for our
I
opinions.
think it's like cloning or something. I don't know. It's got
Okay.
Robert Pattinson, Mark Ruffalo. I mean, Toni
Oh, I
Collette.
like,
I mean,
I like Mark
yeah,
Ruffalo.
Yeah. Last Breath, Monkey, Paddington in Peru, and Captain America: Brave New World. Now
Oh,
that's today.
a lot of good movies.
Yeah. Now Thursday's new movies come out, so it's changing up a little bit. If we're gonna go, tomorrow is Last Supper.
Okay.
So
I want to see that.
Okay.
And I want to see it in the theater.
Okay.
What time?
Tomorrow you have 4 or 6:40.
6:40 is past my bedtime.
Okay. We could also sneak out Friday 1:45.
Oh, that's better.
So
All right, I'm putting it in my
so we
phone
can go
right
see
now.
it on Friday at the Fountain Stone Theater. So you got Last Supper, Novocaine, The Day the Earth Blew Up, which is a cartoon. It looks like Warner Brothers cartoon. I see Porky Pig. I see Daffy Duck. Mickey 17, Captain America: Brave New World, and Last Breath.
And Last Supper movie I said was Chris Tomlin, right?
I think you did, yes.
Okay.
So there you go. Okay, so now I got to get a couple of more of our sponsors in. So I want to mention that Cheryl's cheater glasses this morning brought to us by Supercuts. Visit Supercuts. If you're a stylist looking for a gig, visit jobs.supercuts.com and click on Rensselaer. Also want to mention that I'm running 3 computers with 3 different mice. If you could see them on Facebook this morning.
You know what I was going to say? Meow. That's not what a mice says. What does a mouse say?
Give me cheese.
Give me cheese.
Watch out for Tom. Welcome to Disneyland.
Or do they go?
Come on, that's funny. Welcome to Disneyland. The mouse, Mickey Mouse, says welcome to Disneyland.
Yeah.
So, Jasper County Fair Association sponsors our program each and every morning.
Allow me to do this one.
My goodness.
It's
See,
a pork chop.
this was the segment I was flying through all the
Okay, all
sponsorships.
right, all right. Go ahead.
No,
Go.
no, it's
Go.
too late.
Oh.
Pork chops this Sunday, 11 till 1. Pork chop and chicken dinner.
Yes.
Deliciously made
So you
by
can get
Remington Poultry Catering.
a pork chop and a chicken, or 2 pork chops, which is just asking for the Cheryl special. They'll know what you're talking about. And or the chicken.
Yes. Yes.
Which is really the secret Cheryl special, because if you take the chicken, then I got the extra pork. Were
Potato
they
wedges, coleslaw, bread, drink, dessert, dine in or carry out, just $12 for that whole meal. So that's this Sunday at the Jasper County Fairgrounds, 11 to 1. Zip in, zip out.
Yeah,
Zip,
and you will not want to miss that. Do we have that in our, like, with alarms and everything? Because if 1:15 comes
You
and I
do,
don't
I
have
think.
my pork chop, I'm going to flip.
right? You have it in your thing, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, all right.
Mm.
Just making sure everybody's all taken care of here.
And then we just have to thank Lirio Resources for our mugs.
Yeah.
We're working with Ron soon. But yes. So thanks for the gifts.
That was
nice.
That was nice of him to drop that off. We got pens and I wasn't sure when I looked at it if it was a pen, but now I realized the cap comes off. If it was a pen or if it was one of those like computer things,
tapper,
because it looks
yeah.
kind of like that on the end, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, but it's I was looking at the wrong side. There's an actual pen in there. So,
Well, they do them with both.
so
Yeah.
yeah, you could use either one.
Mhm.
So you can find out more about Lirio Resources at lirioresources.org. Resources, Lirio Resources, live, work, play, learn. So thank you for the showing the wrong side. Thank you for the coffee cup. Very nice of you. We appreciate that. All right. Time for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's dumb criminal comes to us from Florida. Let me go back to Florida for today's dumb criminal. All right. You know, you've heard the phrase quit while you're ahead. Quitting while you're behind might be a good call, too. Someone in the Florida Panhandle had to call the police and ask them to remove a guest who'd been staying with them. Okay? So they invited a guest to stay with them a little bit, and they overstayed their welcome. So much so that they had to be removed by the police. It's not clear how long 50-year-old Christopher Newton had been living there, but he eventually agreed to leave, and that could have been the end of it.
Okay.
But while the cops were still there on the scene, he texted the homeowner and said, hey, I forgot something back at your house. Can I come back and grab it? What was it that he forgot, you might ask? Well, he left his baggie of drugs in the nightstand in the room he was staying in. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Yeah.
Do we need any more?
Right.
I mean, texted while the police were there. Hey, can I come get my drugs?
Not a smart move.
So when the homeowner got the text, he showed it to the police who were still there. They went in to search the room and found the bag of cocaine. So now he gets to face charges of cocaine. He was out. He was gone. Just leave it. Quit while you're ahead. What is wrong with you? Oh, you try and you try and you try to help the kids, Cheryl. You do. But these 50-year-olds, they don't
Some
understand
people
it.
are beyond help. Maybe. I don't know.
I think some are. Absolutely. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with someone who is patient, polished, prosperous.
Peaceful.
Phenomenal. Peaceful.
Oh, phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Mr. P, locksmith and security. Give him a call today, 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass and click on locksmith, or just go and like Mr. P, locksmith and security on Facebook.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Look too bad.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Thursday, sunny with a high near 71. Thursday night, partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 51. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 75. Friday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm, breezy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Save big money on your next painting project right now at Menards. Give your room a grand finish with Pittsburgh Grand Distinction Interior Paint. It's a premium paint and primer with a tough, resilient finish that is ultra scrubbable and stain resistant. Save big on Pittsburgh paint. And don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only two USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Bjork's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Bjork's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjorks.com.
What does a good deal taste like with McValue at McDonald's? It tastes like the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. The one and only Daily Double. 2 juicy beef patties inside a warm bun with melty cheese and shredded lettuce. Oh, and golden small world-famous fries. And a crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets. And an ice-cold small soft drink of your choice. That's right, a full-on satisfy your cravings meal without breaking the bank. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMotte. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMotte. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com, like them on Facebook, and follow on Instagram.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service, real-time updates only in iOS mobile apps. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
When it comes to finding great deals on suits, timing's everything. And now's the time, because Macy's semi-annual suit sale is here. Save 40 to 60% on new suits and blazers from Calvin Klein and Michael Kors, with performance suits starting at $99.99. And if you need advice on the perfect fit, Macy's free personal stylists are here at the store and ready to help. If you need a new suit, there's no time like the present, because the Macy's suit sale won't be back until the fall. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Alexa, please play the greatest classic rock ever recorded.
That's easy.
The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. 2 Tuies, no waiting.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Up and at 'em.
What day is it? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All day.
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
Oh, man. Where did the time go?
Let's get coffee. A big double shot for you. Keep you up all day.
We've got a show to put on, in case you didn't notice.
You are going to love this.
Am I?
Am I?
Really? Sure about that?
99% sure.
Okay, if you say so. Let's get to it.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, having fun on a super duper hump day Wednesday. Portion of the show is brought to us by the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. You know, if it's time to go out to dinner as a family and you don't really know what you want or nobody can agree on what to go out for, the Good Table is the perfect place. Talk about a variety of different things. I mean, you got burgers, sandwiches, croissants, hot sandwiches, cold sandwiches, wraps, full-on fried dinners, or full-on dinners like fried chicken, combos of shrimp, ribs. You got fish. You got Italian entrees. You got steak and chops. I mean, just all kinds of stuff going on. And each day, different specials as well. Visit the Good Table in Kentland, and don't forget to say, hey, I heard them talking about you on the radio. It'd be nice for them over there. All right. So I thought this would be fun because I feel like I'm pretty secure in who I am. So I certainly have a thing in me where I like to be liked. You know,
Yeah. Well, who doesn't?
I don't like conflict.
Yeah.
But I'm also secure in who I am. Like, you know, like
I had
when we
to
do
log in, by the way.
when we into the video.
Mhm.
No, you having issues?
Mhm.
Why? Why'd you break it?
Now it's saying I blocked the camera, so that's fine.
So, all right. Well, we'll figure it out. So I'm secure in myself as far as, like, you know, I've been teased about us wearing matchy pajamas and things like that.
Yeah.
So when I saw this, hobbies that men enjoy but might hide from their buddies, I can't think of anything that I like to do or that I would be into that I'd be embarrassed by, that I would not share, you know?
Yeah.
So let's see what some of these were. This is from one of the 642,912 different websites that I go to every day to find fun stuff for us to talk about. This one, not one that a lot of people know about, is called BuzzFeed. But after you go check this out, you can find out which Golden Girl you are. So some of the folks put, I have stuffed animals and plushes from Squishmallow on my bed.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I mean, your buddies might tease you about that, but be who you are.
Right.
If you're into that, like,
Mm-hmm.
I have often been called a child for all the Batman toys that I have, but I love them.
Right.
This is me. Like, I enjoy them.
Yeah.
It's fun to me, and they're all toys. Like, or 80% of them are toys. You know.
If it brings you joy, I don't get it.
Yes.
I don't get what it. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Another person said cute stuffed animals, especially dinosaurs. Listen, I took a selfie with a stuffed dinosaur at the dessert place in Valpo. What is it called? Super Desserts? Fun Time Desserts?
Just Desserts.
Just Desserts? No, it's close.
Mhm.
Another one said, I secretly love motivational quotes, but I'm too proud to admit that. I have a notebook full of my favorites. Why?
Why would you hide that?
That's
the world needs you.
That's
Just
my
saying.
favorite thing to share on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know, I love when end on a high note is like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love motivational quotes. All right, I'm not making fun because I'm laughing. I just found it amusing. Bubble baths. Listen, you live like you want to live, man. There is nothing wrong with being a dude and liking bubble baths.
Yeah, I don't.
By the way, Christine says, happy hump day. Have a great day. You too, Christine. Thank you so much for joining in and hanging out this morning here in Touhyville. We appreciate you hanging out on video on TikTok and YouTube, on Facebook, the Q, 98 Gold, and Bear Country, or in Touhyville. Let's see. My wife and I watch every season of Love is Blind on Netflix. I love it.
Who does?
Okay. This guy says.
This guy?
Yeah, the guy.
Absolutely.
So, all right. So I'm sorry for contradicting myself, but you're right. You should be embarrassed by that, and you should not admit that to your buddies.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
Another guy says sewing. Doesn't want to share with his buddies that he enjoys sewing. He says, nope, I'm not gonna share that. Let's see. Baking. Again, man, just be who you are.
Right.
It's okay. I'm gonna go out there and say this too, for if there's younger folks out there listening. If you have friends that meanly make fun of you, now listen, all friends, that's part of what they're there for, is to tease you and give you a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as if it's meant in a rotten way and they make fun of you too much, then they're not really your friends. If they actually care that you like baking or sewing and you're a dude, the problem is theirs, not yours. Don't worry.
Right.
Because you know why I love baking? Because I love to eat it.
Right. I was about to say.
I get so excited when I make a cake, and it's just like a Duncan Hines super moist cake. But I love that. The cake with some icing.
Right.
I'm so excited for the next week as I get to have good cake to eat all week long.
And why do I care if somebody doesn't?
Right.
Like,
Well,
this is me at this point. I
yeah,
mean,
but-
Lord, I
But
get it.
we've all been through that.
I get it as well, I'm almost in, so I was proud of myself, but now I'm backwards. Anyway.
But we still see you.
Yes.
We still see you.
This is good.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean at 56, almost 57 years old.
Yeah, not now.
If you don't
Yeah.
like it,
Yeah.
tough kebabs. I don't know what to tell you.
Tough kebabs.
This is it, folks.
Barbara Streisand's cousin, kebabs.
Loud, sometimes obnoxious. You know?
I love tough kebabs because
Tough
it makes me think
kebabs.
of tough noodles. Because
Yeah.
that's what my dad used to say.
Did he?
Both my parents actually said tough noodles. Yeah.
See, I always said Toodles noodles.
Yeah, you did. Yes. Yeah.
Toodles noodles.
Let's see. I enjoy listening to boy bands like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
Yes.
My friends are all
Oh,
into.
shoot. All right. Enough with the buttons.
We're
I'm
almost
not touching
done, Cheryl.
anything.
So
I
you got
can't
2 minutes
even.
left.
I
You got
was
2 minutes
trying.
left.
I was very
I
proud
know.
of myself because I'm technologically challenged.
You got yourself in.
I got myself
Yeah,
in,
we
but
see you.
backwards.
So, all right. And see, I'm going to help you now because since we're here, click on the little gear.
Don't, because I clicked on the 3 dots and all of it.
No, just click on the gear.
What gear? Oh, the gear.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then it should say mirror. Or maybe you got to hit camera first. So, okay, along the left side, it says video. Click on video.
Okay.
And then it should say mirror image.
All right.
Yep. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who can flip Cheryl after all? There she goes. Ba-da-ba-ba-da!
See? I got this.
Miss Technology.
Yeah, but why would you?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
And why
Miss
with
Technology.
with-
No, don't let me stop
just
with them.
flip my
I'm
hair
doing my song.
because I
Yeah.
feel so good
Yes,
about myself.
Yes.
Why would you ever let somebody else's opinions stop you
It
from
happens,
doing
though.
it?
It happens.
I will tell you this. I remember when I worked at Madden, how them asking me who dresses me in the morning every day. I just closed like $1 million deal. Like, and their comment was, "Who dresses you in the morning?" And I remember combating that, but in my heart, I was like, "Okay, I don't even notice what you're wearing today. Like,
Right.
I mean, not in a bad way, but
I don't care.
I would,
don't care.
if I liked it. Let's say I was knocked out by it, I'd be like, "Oh, I like that." Like,
Right.
why would you say something bad about something that isn't harming you?
That was a whole.
If you step on my toe, I say, "Could you?" That my toe is hurting.
Yeah.
Could you kindly remove your
Yeah, but
foot
that was a
from
whole
my-"
toxic environment. That whole thing was bad.
So
Just
my
bad
point,
on so many levels.
My
Yeah.
point of it was to say that it did penetrate, like it did hurt. But I would never change. I didn't change anything.
But
about
that's what they're
I
saying.
wear.
They just don't want to share it with people because they don't even want to hear it. Yeah, I get it. And admittedly, as a male, I think for the most part, male's ego is tied into to things too. Like it's, I think the male ego is different than the female ego. I think it just is. So sometimes guys don't want to take that razzing. They don't want to be thought of as unmasculine,
Right.
So it's just part of it. It's just the deal.
Yeah, if
you know?
anything, you're more masculine, true to self when you're authentic. And if
Yeah,
those
yeah.
guys aren't for you,
Yeah,
screw them.
I'm super masculine, making my cake.
You can bake for me anytime.
That's right. That's right. You can bake my cake.
Bake my cake.
Might take
my
and ring my bell.
cake.
Yeah. Yep.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Yep. That too. You can have that. All right. That's going to do it for us over on 98 Gold WIBN. Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate it. Over on WLQI, we're going to take a break. When we come back, it is time for the pizza quiz, and we'll end on a high note. Stick around.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
What does a good deal taste like with McValue at McDonald's? It tastes like the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. The one and only Daily Double. 2 juicy beef patties inside a warm bun with melty cheese and shredded lettuce. Oh, and golden small world-famous fries. And a crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets. And an ice-cold small soft drink of your choice. That's right, a full-on satisfy your cravings meal without breaking the bank. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Rios Granite specializes in granite and quartz countertops. You'll get luxury that matches your unique style. Enjoy an exquisite and functional outdoor space perfect for entertaining or relaxing with Rios outdoor kitchens or barbecue grill islands. Rios Granite has a diverse range of options for patio flooring that's durable for the Midwest winters and looks incredible too. Visit their brand new showroom at 8231 South 650 West, just south of St. Joe's, or explore online at riosgranite.com. Like and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Book your appointment today. Rios Granite, sculpting stone, shaping homes. Se habla español.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelty can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelty?
Just send them a text.
Text FRESH to 200-300 to get started today with Zelty. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text FRESH to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text FRESH to 200-300. That's FRESH to 200-300. FRESH to 200-300.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Here's Russ Martin.
A Wheatfield woman, 41-year-old Brianna Cassell, who had been missing for 6 days, was located conscious and speaking in her vehicle in a ditch by a passerby on Tuesday. In a press release from the Newton County Sheriff's Office, law enforcement stated the missing woman's vehicle was located in an area by Johnny Martinez, who was operating equipment by DeYoung Drainage on County Road 600 South near County Road 300 East, about 1 mile southeast of the Newton County landfill. The press release stated the ditch was out of view of passing traffic. Martinez contacted his supervisor, Jeremy Vanderwall, who also is the Morocco fire chief. Cassell was found to be the sole occupant of the vehicle. She was airlifted to a Chicago hospital. The Newton County Sheriff's Office expressed their gratitude to Martinez and Chief Vanderwall for their actions. A Rossville woman, 54-year-old Tina Taig, was fatally injured on Monday when Indiana State Police had a school bus in Wabash County traveling north on County Road 700 East stopped south of US 24 and then proceeded into the path of her pickup truck. The victim was airlifted to an area hospital where she was later pronounced deceased. A passenger in the truck was also airlifted from the scene with serious injuries and was last reported in stable condition. One child in the school bus was also airlifted from the scene with serious injuries, and 4 other children received minor injuries. The driver of the school bus was a 69-year-old man from Wabash. The investigation is ongoing, and at this time the initial report stated neither alcohol or narcotics were suspected in contributing to the crash. Rensselaer continues to encourage residents in and around the city to sign up for the REACH program. It's free, and it allows people to receive alerts on your cell phone when they take place. Mayor Jeff Phillip.
We're also going to hand those same directions out to most of the pastors in the city of Rensselaer. They'll eventually take this to a lot of their parishioners and hopefully get them to sign up for the REACH alert. It'll go directly to the phone numbers that people have put into our system, but you have to sign up for those alerts.
Go to the website, which is cityofrensselaerin.com, to sign up. Look at the breaking news red area at the top of the page. Alerts could be for boil orders, power outages, accidents, police actions, and the like. This is Severe Weather Preparedness Week in Indiana that included testing of sirens in counties throughout the state yesterday. But the week is designed for what to do at home and at work should a weather emergency arise. Here is Jasper County Emergency Management Director Karen Wilson.
Please discuss your tornado safety plans and shelters. Take the time to practice your planned tornado drill. This is also a great time to discuss fire safety and evacuation plans, as well as taking the time to change smoke detector batteries if you haven't already done so with the time change. Make sure you have a charged cell phone, blanket, and clothing.
If you have questions, contact Wilson at 219-866-9423. And due to significantly low precipitation and an increase in vegetation fires, the Benton County Commissioners have issued a burn ban. The elected officials are requesting that there be no open burning, trash burning, or discarding of matches, ashes, or any burning materials from vehicles. The commissioners do not wish to prohibit previously scheduled ceremonial and celebratory burning events, such as bonfires and organized cookouts, however. Such events shall be approved and or monitored by the respective fire departments under which their jurisdiction falls. In these situations in Benton County, you're asked to contact the 911 Center, 765-884-0080. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer, is available 7 days a week. They provide high-quality, quick service and a satisfaction guarantee. EGC offers a 1-year labor warranty and a 10-year manufacturer warranty on all new installs. With routine maintenance and expertise, EGC will ensure warm winters and cool summers. Call Brady Eagle 219-335-9575 for a free estimate. Residential or commercial, EGC is your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Matthew Wright of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, March 8th. Friends may call on Thursday, March 13th from 9 a.m. until noon at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Matthew Wright will be held on Thursday at noon at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Pastor Wayne Williams officiating. Burial will follow at Weston Cemetery. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the Wright family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 96-year-old Patricia Keith of Lafayette, formerly of Fowler, passed away on Friday, March 7th. Visitation will be held from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, March 13th at the Fowler United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Pat Keith will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time at the Fowler United Methodist Church on Thursday, with Reverend Mary Van Wyck officiating. Interment will follow at Remington Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to the church, to Southern Care Hospice, and or to 5-Star Residents of Lafayette. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 77-year-old David Eugene Eigner of Brook passed away on Wednesday, March 5th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. On Friday, March 14th. Funeral services for David Eugene Eigner will be held on Friday at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel at noon Central Time. Pastor Patrick Gutwine officiating. Interment will be at Oakland Cemetery, Morocco, with military honors. Donations may be made to the American Heart Association. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 52-year-old James P. Nelson IV of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, March 10th. Visitation for James P. Nelson IV will be held on Saturday, March 15th at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer from 9 a.m. until the time of the service at 11 a.m. Burial will follow at Memory Garden Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Carnegie Players of Rensselaer or to the Maintenance Fund at St. Augustine Catholic Church. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 59-year-old Cheryl Ann Bullington of Rensselaer passed away on February 23rd. The family is planning a celebration of Cheryl's life at a later date. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Rensselaer Moose Lodge, Stanky Funeral Home entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 37. Thursday, sunny with a high near 71. Thursday night, partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 51. Friday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 75. Friday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm, breezy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. Who's this? You're caller number 7.
It's Steve.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Good.
Let's see if we can get you a pizza, okay? On this date in 1894, the first bottles of this cola hit the market. Was it Coke, Pepsi, or RC? On this date in 18... Yes, it was absolutely Coke. Congratulations, Steve. You got yourself a pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hold on a second. We're going to get your info, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. He didn't even hesitate.
Right. He knew that. I didn't know that.
Coke. Yep, 1894, the first bottles of Coca-Cola were sold 131 years ago. Coca-Cola's been around for 131 years. That's wild.
Wow.
All right. We'll try and get a winner again tomorrow on the pizza quiz.
Winners and families of
are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
All righty. That's going to do it for us. Another fun time up day in the books. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Of course, before we go, we got to end on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is from moonmens.com. Okay. Right before you elevate to your next level, there's always a moment where everything that no longer aligns starts to crumble. If things are falling apart, trust that it's making space for more light to enter. Let it happen.
Okay.
I thought that was poignant because that's happened like every single time before something moves to the next level. Before your breakthrough, it feels like the world is falling
like everything
apart.
is
like you are not on the right path. Like, what did you do this for? And the truth of the matter is that it's all, that's the nature of it. It's all crumbling to allow it to reform.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
no doubt about it. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that one. That was good. I like that one a lot. All right. If you missed any of the show, of course, it's always on podcast. We upload it after the show. It's on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, wherever you look for podcasts. Just look for Touhyville. You can find it. You can also watch us on video. Now, Facebook said they're only keeping the videos, live videos, up for 30 days. So if you're going back a month and you want to find something, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Those stay up there forever and ever. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a great Wednesday. We'll do it all again tomorrow. You're in Touhyville. Take care.
1, 2, 3.